accent.
One for it was one for us. Damn it, Neop! You talked over the tie counting down. God. Anyway, I can't believe it, Jet. You come to me on the day of Oops All Mobsters and expect for me to give you an intro? No respect. No respect. Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to this next iteration of Caravan of Cthulhu. Tonight we have a very special episode because the people in the back have unfortunately made a bit of a slip-up. And instead of anybody, well, I should say, Oops All Mobsters is a very accurate title. That all being said, we are here to, have a really good time. This might be a little bit less of a serious session than what you might expect from our other episodes. That still being said, and all true and fair and love and war and all that, this is still Call of Cthulhu, 7th edition for those who care. And as a result of that, we are pulling from the Cthulhu mythos and Lovecraftian cycle, and that will involve horror scenarios. Now, the players here have a direct line to me to say when they're feeling uncomfy, if a scene's pushing too far, or if we're exploring something that a trail they'd rather not go down. But you, the audience, don't have that. So if at any point, despite all of us playing this up as a kind of more silly adventure, if at any point you're uncomfortable or feeling like the scene is developing in a way that you don't want to know about, by all means, mute, exit out, step away, whatever you need to do, recollect some sanity, take a moment, and come on back so you can see what the hell these crazy kids get up to. That all being said, I have told the players to bring their silliest, most Dick Tracy villain kind of baddies that they can. And, well, why don't we go around in our little overlay order here, starting with Sir Heckelot, and tell the people who you are and who you're playing tonight. And make sure you really highlight what your nickname is. Everyone's got nicknames, so kick it off.
Yeah, we have to do it that way. It's the maximum silliness. Hey, everybody. It's me, Sir Heckelot. You know, I'm here. I'm on your screen. And tonight, I am bringing Vault Cracker Viv Jones, who, occupation-wise, is a bank robber. And the two of us use she, they pronouns.
All right, that brings us over on the Looney Shaz. Hi, Lonnie.
Hi. I've already been introduced, Looney Shaz, but I will also be introducing Bethany Demew, or ironically enough, her nickname is Scattershot Sally. Not a name that she chose for herself, just something that along the way as a rifle shooter, resident bootlegger / thug, her fellow mobsters started calling her that, which is a little bit silly for a nickname just because it's longer than just Bethany, but seems like a term of endearment, so she's gonna run with it. So Scattershot Sally reporting for duty.
All right.
I guess I'm next.
Yes, well, I guess if you have to be.
I'm Jason, JJSYNN over on the Twixter, Graphical Ronin, pretty much everywhere else. I'm playing Jimmy the Bricktop, aka the Broad Street Bully, aka the Thug, aka the Monster, aka if I give you all my money, will you not break the other arm? We're both he/hims.
All right, that brings us over to Neop.
Hello, I'm Niap, and today I'll be playing Lucio Marcos Shining Nugget Fernandez Lucero, or just Lucio Fernandez for short. He's just a buddy, a bit of a heckler here and there, and his nickname refers to his eyes. Everyone, his eyes, not any other part of the body. Yeah, so he's a bit of a appearance dude with his little he has a, I forgot the name of the beard. goatee. Yeah, he's a bit of a
Yeah, we settled on
goatee.
goatee,
We
I
had a
think.
whole yeah, we had a whole discussion about it. He's not really the smartest dude in the pile, and the decision was between me playing this dude or a serial killer. I think this dude's more fun.
We're here to have fun. I'm very glad our session focused on what kind of facial hair you have and not how to work a serial killer into a game. And last but certainly not least, it's Nate.
Hi everyone, my name is Nate. Tonight I will be playing con man Tommy Two-Face Fontaine. You know, he has one side bright and cheery, other side dead serious. Just ready to go as a mobster.
It's a real Gemini.
Yeah, real Gemini. Which as an Aries, that's hilarious.
All right. Well, I suppose that brings us to the start. If I haven't mentioned already, I realize I am Turk or Turk accented. You know, if you show the proper respect. Anyway, our journey is going to open at a familiar site for many of our continuing listeners as we settle in on the Tiger Show, a speakeasy in the Boston area. Though, rather than waiting for you all to be filing in one by one, we open sitting in the back, which is basically just a warehouse full of booze at this point. It claims to be some parts shop, but the only cars going in and out of here are loaded with a very different kind of fuel. And you've all been gathered around a very makeshift table as your sort of collective contact, the kind of street don, Mr. Knot, has gathered you all, and well, I'm glad you could all make the trip. I've got some drinks out for you if you're willing to wet your spirits. Might be the last ones you have for a bit. Before anyone reaches for anything, I assure you it's not a threat. And he'll motion towards some various bottles of hooch and glasses that he's kind of splayed out and around.
Brick reaches for one, and the shot glass looks like a thimble in his giant mitt. Knocks it back.
Tiniest little. It's a Gatorade
Lucian will
cap.
just have.
Grab one, shoot it back with a smile.
Mm-hmm.
Lucio just grabs the whole bottle.
Smart. Very smart there.
Reach into my coat, like the inside of my jacket, take out my own flask, say, shame I brought my own, but I'll take a refill after. Takes a swig of the flask first.
All right. I sure take it as an insult, but seeing I'm putting you to work, I suppose you'll make it up to me.
Oh,
Anyway.
I'm not complaining about your booze. I'm just going to take it later. Not this moment.
We'll see. Point being, I need you all to head down to New York. We've got a bit of an expansion opportunity that, well, let's just say those folks who make the kinds of decisions I have to listen to are very keen on seeing out. There's an accountant down there who's going to set us up with a bit of a meeting. Now, he's a busy fella, so he'll be meeting you out in the open, somewhere public and nice out in Harlem. So, dress nicely. And step lighter. There's a lot of people making moves in the city. We don't want to get anyone upset with us on our first day in school. Now, I don't know what business this man's in, but he comes highly recommended. All you need to do is let's hear him out. Try to make him feel that we're a solid sort. And, well, call us back when you have any details. And he'll, fling a card out towards who seems the most responsible at a glance?
You can imagine
I don't know,
that
look at our
continents drift
token.
faster than thoughts cross Brick's head.
Hmm.
You know what? I'll grab it.
All right, perfect. I've set you up in a flop house. Address is on the back. Should be quiet enough, and should be able to fit you all in there. Apologies, it's not the Hilton, but you'll survive.
Not everything
Sure about
is.
that?
If you don't, just make sure the job gets done.
Listen, promising we'll stay alive is a big promise, but I'll take it.
I'm saying something else might kill you, but the bed bug certainly won't. Just do yourselves a favor and shower before you see me again. Your train leaves in a few hours. Pack your things and meet at the and get to the station. Back Bay. That's the name of the station.
Understood.
Don't shake your head at me. That's an accurate train station location.
Yeah, it is.
saying It's not. I love.
I can vouch for
love
that.
How you literally you're just like, I'm gonna throw every single way to be like, I know Boston in here.
Yeah, I know.
You think we're living in some fantasy world?
And yet you have someone here who's like, oh, I know that.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess as a quick way to intro your characters, why don't we do intro order, and with the quick few hours that you have before you're told that you're getting on a train, what does your character briefly look like, and what are they packing for a potentially quick excursion to another area? So, sorry, Viv, but you're first in line. Sorry to jump a question on you.
Why are you apologizing?
I just feel bad when someone's the first one who has to come up with something.
Oh no, I mean, well, that's why we made like physical manifestations of our characters. But yeah, Viv is about 5'7" in height, woman who has this kind of like dirty blonde, almost chestnut brown hair that is just past her shoulders. With kind of just this perpetual smug look on her face. She is wearing this kind of almost wine, yeah, like red wine kind of a shade lipstick, as well as a cream color button down and some slacks. Nice dress shoes, not heels though. That gets in the way after a while. Yeah, she's packing up, getting probably all. I mean, given her name, Vault Cracker Viv, she's packing up all of her supplies for who knows what we might have to break into.
All right, and scattershot Sally.
Well, you asked what she's packing. 12 gauge shotgun.
All right. So
I'll explain what she looks like too, though. So Scattershot Sally is a little bit on the taller side, but not like as tall as the guys. But she'll probably try to think that she is, because she's just like, I can see eye to eye with you, but she's still looking up, even though she's saying I can see eye to eye with you. And she has just like typical mousy brown short hair. Can't get it in the nice, like really fancy clean cut bobs that a lot of the girls seem to be wearing, but she tries her best. She's wearing like full on, gangster kind of, sorry, I have a dog in my lap right now. He's a little distracting. But full on like kind of blazer and slacks, but they're kind of like a little bit of like a purpley hue, and she has a fedora to kind of match with the ribbon around is purple with a white the hat's white, just so she looks like a mobster but still kind of feels a little unique. And she will absolutely mainly be packing her shotgun. She will keep it in a case that looks nondescript on the train, and she always has a flask or two just stuffed in one of her jacket pockets.
Now, really quick, just so I can kind of get it, a 12 gauge shotgun is a full rifle. Now, like unmodified, that is a tough thing to kind of hide on your person. Is it cut down anyway? Like, do you have the stock off? Or like, so it's just the handle, or have you sawed off the barrel?
I like the idea that it's just like in her pant leg and she walks like she has a limp.
You wear a long enough dress, I suppose, but
Well, I was actually thinking about that. There's a Mr. Bean episode where he's packing to go on vacation, and he has a smaller suitcase than he means to bring, so he just cuts everything in half and then realizes he has a bigger suitcase all along. I feel like as she's preparing, she knows she can bring a suitcase because it's a train, so it looks like she's traveling. That's totally normal. But she's gonna realize it doesn't fit in her suitcase, and I think that's when she's gonna realize she needs to modify it before they leave. So she tries to saw it down. So she's just being impulsive with it
all right.
to fit it into a nondescript suitcase specifically.
All right. Brick, what are you packing?
Brick is packing a Thompson gun, drum fed. He's carrying it around in a like a cello case, being that we're going to Harlem around jazz clubs. He figures it'll probably be nondescript enough. He is 6 foot from foot to the top of his head. He's about 4.5 feet across the shoulders. It weighs close to 300 pounds of pure muscle. He's got at least 6 inches of bone depth in the front of his head. Giant sloping brows, and he tends to only speak in one-syllable words.
Okay.
He's a bit of a surgeon. Oh, his suit is bespoke, but only in the sense that they had to sew 2 regular suits together to get one that would fit.
That's a good one.
All right. Yeah. Lucio.
Yeah, he's packing a normal handgun, and he's wearing a very fancy suit. Like, it looks like it's made of some good silk and stuff. It's mostly like brownish, bluish, with yellow accents all the way around. He's wearing a tie and everything. He looks pretty professional. He doesn't look that criminally. He's got fairly long hair, a bit scuffed and disorganized, but very well maintained. It looks like he's using something in the hair. He's got that little goatee on his chin. He keeps always stroking it around. He's got 2 really beautiful golden eyes. His eyes are a little bit apart from each other, and he's a bit of a dark skinned on the spectrum. He's rather tallish, but still not as big as our big guy around here. And although some might say he's not that attractive, everyone he's been with says he's very attractive. Probably those shiny nuggets he's got.
I have so many questions, but
Everyone loves the golden nuggets.
are you packing anything special for the trip?
Yeah, a handgun, and just a notepad, just a little book he can write stuff on.
Fair enough. All right. Two-Face.
Yeah. I mean, just because everyone else brought it up, packing a .38 automatic. It's hidden inside his overcoat. For his appearance, Boston's just gonna come out, so I'm so sorry, everyone's just gonna be as it is. The suit is a white suit. It's very perplexing how it's that clean, considering mobster, dirty work, no idea how it's clean. Just is out of the look. The black shirt underneath with a very red tie. The overcoat is completely black, and the shoes are a combo of white and black suede. It is the probably fanciest part of the entire outfit. Black hair slicked all the way back, and just perfectly relaxed and relaxing. Has a smile on the face. Pulls out like a lucky coin. Just puts it back in his pocket.
All right. Well, the ride down to Boston is, a bit longer than it to be a bit longer than just a casual ride. But arriving in New York, you're greeted with the heat and swells of a city in motion. Change up a little bit. Entering Harlem, of course, you are handed and you find amongst your things a quick little, again, also very real, a map of the nightclubs of Harlem. So you were looking for Small's Paradise. Now, if someone can actually find Small's Paradise on that and tell me the address, I'll give you a bonus to your roll. But I'm going to keep going.
Right.
Yes, I have to zoom.
Top right.
Top right, yeah.
What's the street? It's a grid. Everyone, there's actual directions here.
7th and 130.
7th Ave.
I heard
I guess
7th
it's
135 from
yeah.
Jason, so
Yeah.
7th and 135th.
Yeah.
For all you so the people from New York don't come for us. But yeah, you have the address. Now, getting in, it is already later in the evening, and by the time you get situated and he wasn't lying, truly a flop house, where you basically just have a bunch of bunks, then it's already about time for you all to make a grand appearance at Small's Paradise. Now, everyone putting on their best studs, or are we dressing for business here?
Always
Always
dressed for business.
dressed.
I just got the one suit, boss.
Gotta get another one made. If I have to get
Bricktop, I gotta introduce you to my tailor. You'll love the guy. Make you 2 suits at the same time. Let's do it.
There isn't currently enough fabric in the country.
It's true.
I gotta order them.
They don't make the shred, like the reams large enough to cut the suit from. Anyway, I have a map of Small's Paradise. So
Oh, there we are.
now, this is actually a real place. If you want to look it up, historically, it's a Harlem nightclub. That's well, you all get the gist. You go there for the music, and oh wow, all of a sudden there's drinks in your hand. Who knew? Men wear as you're making your way there, the men wear tuxedos and ladies in dazzling evening dresses. Is anyone here not wearing a tie? Everyone's got a tie on, right?
I don't think I'm
I've
wearing a
got
tie.
Any male presenting people not wearing ties? We're
I'm
fine.
wearing a suit.
I know.
No tie with though.
Female presenting people wearing ties is very attractive. Not
You
gonna
know,
lie.
it's a high class
wrong,
joint.
Jason.
All right, that's all I'm saying. So you get some looks by the security and such that are there present at the outset, but clearly they have a lot to reflect on in their life, based off of a lot of assumptions they've made about what they thought they were
Yeah.
into, and so
if Brick catches them eyeballing his people, he's going to counter eyeball in the most intimidating way possible.
you'll just get the no trouble. All right. Anyway, it's about, well, we'll call it like 9:30, and inside the unmarked blue doors, and past the 2 very large African American men in tuxedos eyeing the passing customers, you are kind of brought down into this gorgeous spot. There's a reception and doors here and here indicating restrooms, and then this door here leading into the main ballroom.
Let's go.
I walk right towards the main ballroom.
All right, let me quickly do a big reveal area thing.
Yeah.
Boop.
Which bathroom is which?
You can't tell. The top one is the gentleman's lounge, and the lower one is the ladies' lounge. I'll just reveal them.
Make a pit stop first.
Let me use. I need a private time.
You could be hanging
on
on.
map. I love it.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
Uh,
that's amazing.
it's a spacious bathroom, and both lounges, I like the lounges, are decorated with blue and white marble tiles. Mirrors abound, as do gleaming chrome faucets and fittings, with attendants. Anyway, entering the ballroom itself, a opulent bar stretches out along one wall, and this is obviously a long bar. The faces of the bartenders shadowed by lines of bottles. Opposite the bar is a large stage and dance floor. Between those two, series of round tables, each surrounded by plush armless chairs, and that dance floor is already swinging as you see a band a-playin'. It's hard to see anybody who's really out and about here, but you assume everyone here has to have some level of importance or money. Chicago businessmen and mobsters, Detroit auto moguls, shipping magnates and railroad scions from San Francisco, oil men from Texas and Oklahoma. You've watched The Great Gatsby, or read The Great Gatsby, or understand the various concepts of New York nightclubs in the 1920s. We all have an image in our head. If you don't, you make it up. It's a fantasy game. Anyway, entering, you will be shown to a table in the corner
Babylon.
over here. This 2 table here,
Ooh.
where you see a lone man, kind of looking a little nervous, but waves you down.
I'll stride
Just
over.
kind of nudge, Tommy, and then
Yeah.
nod his massive skull in that direction.
Yeah. Actually, that's our communication. Just yep. Just make my way right over there.
Make you again. You
Can
have
I
someone
ask
who's.
for a drink before I get there?
Oh, I can do you better than a drink. You can get to the bar. There's a full menu, and I have it.
Oh,
Yo.
Oh, there's a full menu.
Yeah.
This
Is that a real vintage menu?
This is a real vintage menu. Now, to be fair, this isn't one from the 20s,
Wow.
but
So cool.
there are
Simply wobbly
drinks.
timey-wimey stuff.
There are drinks and actual menus, and a minimum charge of $1.50 per person. But yeah, if you want brandy for $1.
I, as a person who doesn't drink in real life, I have no idea what any of this means.
You can grab an old fashioned for 75 cents.
I'll have whatever they are having.
But yeah, you're all given these menus and shown. Scattershot Shelly, can you move your token, or are you just?
I
I want to make
just
sure.
was enjoying the pictures
Oh, the
and
picture.
not really paying attention to the fact that we were moving. So
the ambiance.
I just run back to the front like, Sally, this way.
I mean, honestly, the funny
If they
thing
give you
is
any
she
trouble about the
probably
ties,
is-
just tell them to go away.
yeah, she's being looked up and down, and she's kind of just like but I think she kind of just was looking around in awe, because she's probably never really she probably feels like this is one of the fancier gigs she's been on, so I think she would have gotten distracted as well as me. So
Well, there is a man at the table now who hasn't really made eye contact with any of you, but you assume this has to be the person you're meeting. Now, you were told to meet with a Pete Monusco. But anyone wanting to get a read on this guy can make a psychology roll, because comparative to everyone else here, he seems like you can already just tell at a baseline that the high energy of the crowd and the setting is not translating to him.
With my
Oh,
10
I'm
in
super good at
psychology.
psychology.
I have a 10.
You know, why not?
Ooh.
Why
It's,
not?
it's
Why not?
always
I got
worth
a
the
40.
chance. Extreme success from Vault Cracker Viv. Make sure you check that box. That's why you always try.
I
Except
did.
How do I check the box?
So you have to take it off of edit mode, and then it'll be a little
Oh,
box you can
yeah,
click next
yeah,
to it.
yeah.
Anyway, everyone's kind of just like, this guy's just having a bad time. He's we're supposed to meet an accountant. If this dude's an accountant, he's a numbers guy. Numbers guys don't have fun. They have to pay people to have fun for them. But Viv, you kind of are you know the hard-browed look of somebody who is like in this really tight situation here, like that kind of concentration of like the next few moves for him feel like they could very much define whether he's gonna live or die. And so him being very nervous, and if folks want to make a spot hidden as well, you can. But yeah, Viv is already clocking this guy's just.
All right.
Anyone?
Okay.
Yes,
That's
this-
wow.
I didn't crawl this far out of the tar pits to be like that dense.
spot hidden, you can see that there is a fine sheen of sweat on his face.
Yeah. I was just gonna take one of the napkins and kind of just like toss it across the table in his general direction. Say you might want to pat that face down, or people might notice something's going on back here.
What? Right. And he, like, sorry. Yeah. Well,
Hey, deep breaths, you know?
no, of course. I'm sorry. Just staying busy. I've an associate I'm meeting with very briefly before the rest of you. For the moment, please enjoy the room and the table. And he just seems to kind of focus down. Anyone ordering anything notable from the Smallest Paradise Cabaret menu?
Hold on, I have to open it up again.
I'm getting
I
a
want-
good
I
for
read
sure.
that menu and I don't understand what any of those things are.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's like, I also have a really hard time reading things on Roll20, to be fair.
They're so
Definitely
small.
a Guinness
I
stout.
can put the PDF in our chat so you
That'd
guys
be
can get a better
helpful.
view.
if you expand it out to its own window, you can zoom in.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
that's
will
what I.
also-
You can get a lot closer.
I'll also
I do know.
do this.
I do
I'll
think I would
have-
order a brandy. I just don't know which one yet.
I'll
I mean, I
have,
saw Guinness stout, so 100% a Guinness
I'll
stout.
have Swiss cheese with I don't know what's the strongest drink.
Strongest thing they have? Let's see. They got a bonded, a champagne, imported wine, domestic wine, liquors. Like a scotch. And they're not gonna have a moonshine kind of thing. Though you could maybe a Kentucky rye might be the closest you can get if you're just looking to get messed up.
Give that to Lucio and cheese.
Probably going to be a lot of Canadian whiskey in there.
Well, they got to bring it down from somewhere. But the band just finished playing Dr. Jazz and is launching into Paradise Wobble. Again, actual songs. Please look them up. They're really fun. As a door behind your table, you've all been served in a very quick and effective fashion. A thin African-American man in a suit carrying a very shiny trumpet slowly kind of emerges, kind of almost peeking his head out, like he knows maybe he shouldn't be here, but still presses on forward. He's clearly looking up at the stage like he's got to get up there, but seated, basically, you all have been set up in such a way that he kind of has to get past you, especially because one of you is the size of 2 people. Literal Parcheesi roadblock. And he kind of looks over all of you and trying to see who he can potentially ask to move out of the way, and chooses your new friend here, Minusko. Is sir, I got really lost backstage. Would you be so kind as to let me by? I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be up there. I apologize again for asking. And he's just kind of like, you can tell he doesn't even really look at the guy properly. Minusko just kind of like, find some other way. I'll have you thrown out. Just. Now, he'll kind of like look at all of you, seeing if he has another option, potentially slide by.
Hey there, buddy. You need any help?
I just need to get past, sir.
Oh, of course. Although I don't know how much help I can do if I move. You see, my buddy over here, yeah, you can see that. So maybe if Sally and me move, you can get by?
Oh, I don't want to move anyone who doesn't want to be moved, sir.
I can move on over. That's quite all right.
Thank you.
Just shimmies, sidesteps.
Thank you so much. Sorry. And he slides past and into the crowd, skimming by a few other tables. He kind of like basically inhales to slide past, and why don't you Sally and Lucio, why don't you make me a spot hidden as he goes past you both?
All right. Wait, where am I?
Absolutely nothing.
There he is. Spot hidden.
Ooh, want to spend 1 luck to make it a success?
Yes.
41 out of 40 is a rough roll to get.
Wait, no. I needed to edit that, not luck. So 64 luck. There you go. I suppose Lucio's also sane for now. No, 40 to make it a success.
So okay, so you just hit edit mode and bring your luck down by 1.
I just did that.
So you'll notice that trumpets usually have 3 valves. It has a 4th valve on it.
Wow.
And looks particularly shiny. Must be a very nice trumpet.
Yeah.
Unless you have some kind of
so
musical
cool.
background I'm not familiar with. No?
Well, he was a bard in a D&D game, but not in this world.
No. All right then. Anyway, as he's scooting past and you see him appear up on the stage, the band leader will make an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, His Honor the Mayor is with us tonight. It is always a pleasure to have your esteemed company and patronage. In honor of your visit, we dedicate this next song to you. Now on stage, that man who you let past, with his rumpled brown coat and pants, contrast very strongly with the white jackets of the rest of the band. As does the extraordinary strength and rippling precision of his tones as he joins them in a heated version of a new number, Dead Man's Stomp. Now, this song I'm going to play next is not Dead Man's Stomp. I didn't want to potentially risk any copyright strikes, but this is also another actual song you can play.
Dead Man's Stamp.
The rhythms are irresistible, the musicmanship top-notch, and soon most of the crowd is dancing enthusiastically. This new piece seems to be a hit. Is there anyone looking to dance or join in?
Brick will go out and dance.
Move yourselves out to the
I'm
dance.
just gonna
how
watch.
that
He
looks.
I wanna watch
offers
Brick
his huge
dance.
mitt to Viv.
Wait, what?
Hey, Brick
He
wants to
offers his
dance.
huge mitt to Viv as he goes
I
out
was
on the
like,
dance
oh, we
floor.
got business. Okay. I was like, yoinked out there.
It's one
It looks
song,
like an
what's the
adult
worst?
like pulling a toddler along.
I think Sally's just gonna hang back and like see everyone dancing. And I think she's gonna kind of do like the thing where she's drinking and just like looking at her friends having a good time and is laughing about it, just like seeing them whatever dance moves they're doing. I think she's just letting them have their moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Ricky
stay at
move
the
for a big
table.
guy.
All right. Well, if you're out on the dance floor, please move yourselves out on the dance floor.
Okay.
Got to keep this accurate.
Yeah, we must
Map
play
positioning
dolls.
is everything.
Oh, watch your feet. You're gonna
Plus-
break someone's foot.
They're gonna break the floor.
True.
Now, what as you're all enjoying the evening and three of you are up there dancing, about midway through, Sally and Tommy, why don't you make me a spot hidden?
Let's see.
34 out of 65.
27, 41 out of a 41.
Both regular successes. Yeah, you'll notice that there is a man approaching the table, kind of wearing like he has his overcoat over his arm, and he seems focused on on your buddy Manusco. So he walks over and with this snappy brown suit. As the music begins to heat up there, though, he seems to kind of reach to get something from his pocket and pulls out a .45 revolver and shoots Manusco straight in the back of the head. With a loud snap, the ambience of the club has shifted dramatically. Though the band is loud and the crowd is louder, at 3 feet, nothing is louder than a .45's report. So, which one of you sitting opposite Manusco?
I think I'm gonna say it's me because I just the idea of it being like my white suit, man. I mean,
Oh,
come on.
Yeah, you are currently getting a deep look into how an accountant's mind works as it's splattered all
Yeah.
across here. I need you and Sally, please make me sanity rolls. And as you're doing that, I'll also just note, okay, both of you have great, oh gosh, good job, everybody. Successes. There's definitely ones you wanted to make. So only losing 1 sanity, both of you.
I've seen lots of people get shot in the head.
Just a day in the job.
Yeah. I'm more
as
concerned
many-
about the suit, let's be honest.
It was a nice
the
suit.
suit.
It's like it's just tailored, man.
As
Maybe we
Manusco's
dyed all
body
red.
hits the table, you can look up and get a clear view of the gunman's face, which means, and he's also looking right at yours. He doesn't stay to chat, but slides the revolver back underneath his coat and begins coolly walking out across the room. As, well, the crowd is definitely freaking out, as there's been a giant stoppage
so.
in the group.
Would I be able to bold charge this guy right into the bar?
You'd have to see who he is, because all you heard was a shot, and then look through a crowd and a bunch of other crazy people. So I'd need a spot hidden, then a way to navigate through the crowd, and then get after him. So he might already be out of the ballroom by the time you've seen him and like figured out that's the guy who shot our dude, because he's purposely blending in with everyone else here.
Well, I got a success on the spot hidden.
Okay. You do see someone leaving the area that could be your guy. But at that moment, there is a large swell of the crowd. Now, those at the table are in a better position to pursue because you're going to be right along the bar with him if you want to start running. Or you can, like, you know, what the fuck?
I was gonna ask if we still had our luggage with us from the train
No,
station.
you left that in the in a flop house.
Oh,
Nah.
that's a shame.
But anything you thought you would have had to bring to the situation, you absolutely could. This was just supposed to be a meeting, though.
I mean, I think Sally would start just recklessly running after the guy.
Okay, I've got Sally running after the guy.
Oh, I'm sitting at the table flabbergasted. My suit just got ruined.
That's-
So I should be running, but I'm just like, I just tailored this. Come on.
Yeah,
You see,
can
I still got it in my head that she's got a full-length rifle down her pant leg, so I just picture putting her like on the table and shooting.
Yeah.
So cartoony and
Sally's
Listen,
got a gun.
Bootlegger has a certain term to it, but I think they're trying to talk about like a flask being hidden down your boot, not an
Yeah,
entire shotgun.
Oh, that's
So,
right.
all right. So, Sally, you can start moving yourself out. Brick, you are seeing someone move, though that shot seems to have not completely thrown off the dance. There's a lot of people close to the stage are still moving just fine. But
If Brick sees Sally heading off towards the person Brick thought he spotted, he will head that way too.
all right. So both of you are heading towards the exit.
Brick will really start to beat me just because of the way he can push through people that I can't.
You're going to be a little bit ahead of him, but I just
Yeah,
need
it's
to
like
know
swimming.
which direction you're both heading. Viv, your dance partner left. What's the move?
Yeah, like, can I like do just like a spot hidden and be like, what the fuck just happened? Kind of, like, you know, just like we heard a bang and it's like, okay, somebody got shot. Like, can I look to the table and be like, oh, it's that person? Like, I don't know. I just want
You
to
wanna-
wrap
you-
my head around the situation.
You want to
I
look
guess.
back? Well, you can make me like a no roll, so just an intelligence check to kind of like get a read on the situation might be the best thing to do here.
I love that. I'll do an intelligence.
Someone shot Sweats McGillicuddy.
Are you
right in the back
fucking-
of the head.
Wow, 96 out of 90.
Can I push that?
Jesus.
You can spend 6 luck, but if you do, yeah, I mean, if you want to, I'll say this: pushing it and failing would clearly show you're in a panic state, bringing staff's attention to you and bringing more attention to everything else that has gone on, and potentially
okay.
cause a panic.
Man, I don't want to spend luck this early on something I'm good at.
You want to push it? You have a 90, so like, there's no way you
yeah,
could
so it's
possibly
like,
fail
Jesus.
again.
Oh yeah, there's no way. Like that just happened to me. I'm getting flashbacks to what happened last time I played Call of Cthulhu on this channel. Is that you know what? May as well. We're at the beginning of this, right? Yeah, I'm just
First
gonna.
time I played Call of Cthulhu with Turk, I got stuck in a library for like 6 hours.
Oof. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a second, take my own goddamn advice, and take a breath. And yeah, I'm just gonna try to wrap my head around what happened again.
Connecting the dots
Okay.
barely, but yeah, 81 for
God
90.
damn.
Okay,
Dice
Dice
are
are fighting you.
mean tonight.
So-
No.
you look and see your friends pursuing, working their way out towards some other person who's leaving the room, and then look back, and then your buddy is slumped across the table, and Tommy is like brushing some splattered, it looks like almost food and stuff, like very clearly wiping things away, and that white tablecloth is quickly not looking so white. Somebody slammed that guy's head into the table, or you're going to want to get a closer look at your associate because he's about to become a crime scene. If he's not already.
The main thing I would probably do is do the quickest, like, okay, he got shot. Check his clothes, check for anything that could be what we were coming for, just see if there's anything we missed.
So you'll start I'll then add on to this, Viv, that you see Tommy has gotten up and is like kind of almost trying to search him over. Lucia, are you just continuing to vibe?
He just, I mean, he noticed there was a shot and that his companions just went running and the other guy probably dead. But he's like, I'm just defense here. I'm not muscle. I'm moving a muscle here. Ain't
Alright.
nobody paying me for this.
Yeah, I get paid to do the other thing.
That's somebody else's job.
Okay. Well, question. Never mind. I know who I want to go first. The two of you who are getting out of Small's Paradise. begin making your way out and up the stairs as the man turns back and sees you. He quickly hits the stairs with speed. Duke, you continue in kind? Are you like
Rick
also
will make
critical
eye
fast?
contact. He'll make eye contact with Sally first and see what she's doing.
I don't know if you
If
can
it
make
looks
eye
like she's
contact with
gonna
Sally
pursue.
because she's she's
She's
straightforward.
going. All right,
looking ahead.
both of you running very
Oh, so,
quickly.
yeah. If she's going,
Unless you catch up to me, which you might have longer legs, so that's totally a possibility.
I
Make
think
you-
I'd be faster if I did the knuckle gorilla run. To be honest with you.
You make your way up the stairs in whatever fashion you do, making your way past beleaguered guards as you watch the gunman slide into a gray Packard, and as the guards have been shoved, as two bodyguards have been shoved aside. Getting out to the street, you are greeted by the front passenger window rolling down and a familiar room sweeper poking out as a is unleashed into the building. I need you both to make me dodge rolls rather. Dexterity saves.
Son of a biscuit.
Jesus. Make me some
What?
dodge.
Where is Dodge? There it is.
Dutch.
I do not dodge.
Okay.
How?
I actually tried to make sure I had points in dodge too.
First roll.
How did the big guy-
Dodge.
I
put everything in
I know.
Dodge,
I
so the-
dodge, I
That's
didn't
mean.
think.
So the thing
I was
is,
gonna say I've never
dodge-
seen 60 dodge before.
The thing is, it's always it's half. You start with half of it as your dexterity, so you can put points into it as well. Okay, so Brick, you're able to jump out of the way successfully of this kind of blind fire, but scatter shot Sally, you are going to take 2 hits as this kind of 2 damage is this kind of a wide spray. Now normally a Tommy gun was fired with intent would probably rip someone in half. It used to be called something else that was a lot meaner. And its name rings true here, but with this kind of uncoordinated, just quick, like fuck off spray, you're only going to take 2 here.
Saying that scatter shot Sally got shot with scatteredly.
Yes, though I
eloquent.
want you,
Got shot because you didn't scatter.
why don't you
So
both
you
make me a spot hidden.
Spot hidden. I can do that.
Both of
51
us
Under
are
the
just,
photo.
so-
Both of you,
Okay.
if you'd like. You don't have to. It's always optional. Unless I tell you at, which isn't.
Ooh, you could spend luck if
The
you
only
wanted
thing I
to.
saw was
The only thing you
Sure.
saw
I,
is,
I noticed. So.
you notice, so it's probably fine. But the only thing you're noticing is the particular trash that's gathered on this part of the pavement. But Sally, you're going to note that the Packard's license plate is not there. So it's an unmarked car. Clearly, in your mind, as a criminal, would know this is someone also connected to the criminal underworld.
Smart. I'll give them that.
damn New York boys.
Mad about it, but they're smart.
The doorman.
I will
go for it.
I will pick Sally up. It's not very hard for
She's being kind of dramatic right now, like, oh, I've been shot
The doorman.
already.
The
No.
doorman will also have hit the deck and dived out of the way as a number of civilians have either been like grazed or lightly hit, and already the sound of police sirens are coming in. Now, you all know you're probably fine to talk to police. You haven't done anything wrong. You're not even local here, so they'd have no records of you. Unless anyone's done any time federally. But it's fine, probably. Anyway,
possible.
I want to
Not
jump
painting, not
back inside for a moment because the band is still technically playing. And as that song is kind of pulling to a close, Tommy, you're kind of checking Manusco's pockets here and I mean, that hole in his head, you blow through it and it can play a tune.
Don't
Though
do
I'll-
that.
Viv,
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Viv, have you made your way over to the table at this point?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright.
head over.
So, he's dead. No
Mhm.
need to make any checks. The band is kind of still swinging, but you're gonna hear a kind of like thump, 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 keeping pace with the music coming from the table in front of you, and you see his hand is moving and smacking the table in tune, and then you kind of have to step back as he pulls himself back up into a seated position. Kind of seems to look around, like his eyes are rolled back, blood is coursing from the exit wound in his forehead, but he then stands up in a sudden jerk. Everyone at the table make me a listen check.
Oh,
See, if I'd
okay.
stayed there, I could have translated that for you.
Yeah, no. Oh, these rolls. Oh no.
I get it now.
I am getting flashbacks and I'm
Oh,
scared.
55? No, I'm totally spending luck on that
Five
to
left?
succeed.
All right, perfect.
Yeah,
I'm
like
scared, y'all. I can't do this again. I can't do this
You're
again.
gonna be fine, maybe.
I can understand Brick's ways of talking, so clearly I do too.
Yeah, you're gonna hear him, Joey, and he's gonna turn and, like, if you don't stop him, just kind of like begin walking towards the doors and stuff. Just kind of like not in a complete zombie-like way, but jerky, and the zombies haven't been become a concept yet. So, but we as players, he's moving like a zombie. And at this point, a man
What kind of
walking
vampire
past the
is this?
manager bringing food with a gunshot wound in his head and still moving is going to cause him to just faint back. And and this is a moment where jazz music stops. Let's see, what should I play for this one? Let's do this one just for a bit. As these guys just like slowly making his way out of the bar and past you. I need you all to make sanity checks, by the way. Completely missed that, but
Yeah.
I figure.
I was wondering about that.
It feels like a good point for sanity. I don't know how I succeeded at that, but I'm proud of myself.
Oh, come on, Lucio.
This is not gonna be okay.
okay. So this is probably one of my favorite sanity checks. Is a good explanation as to why. Oh, okay. So those of you who failed are gonna lose 4 sanity.
Okay.
Tommy, clearly that bullet wound wasn't so bad. I mean, it looks worse than it is, clearly, because he's still getting up and going. But still, you might want to stop this guy and track him down. And as you're hearing bullets rip through the club out past the door, that causes the crowd to panic. And at this point, yeah, you have a full-blown swing of people moving through. As everyone's turning around and seeing a dude with a gunshot wound through his head, then they're all screaming and running like hell. Does anyone intervene in any way?
And Lucio's
I
just
feel
gonna
like I
go
would
and
try to grab him.
grab him by the arm. Stuff.
Sure. Make me a strength check.
Oh. Where's the big muscly guy when you need him?
I know.
Got an armful of Sally.
Carrying the girl that got shot.
Armful.
Sorry.
Feels like that sounds like a great band name.
At least it's a Delta Blues tune.
Oh, nice.
So with a success, you grab a hold of him, but it's not enough. He seems, despite his small frame, to somehow be preternaturally strong. And as the music has stopped, though, he continues to just kind of drag you along with him, keeping pace, as his legs just...
I would also try to grab him.
You can also make a strength check here. Both of you can make a renewed one together if you like, but
Nope.
doesn't look like you're
82 out of
making
50.
any new progress as
Yeah, no.
Okay,
Holding
okay,
on.
I'll stand in his way. Like, can I like get in front of him and just
Oh, he's
like
you
push?
can also try
Like,
and push.
stop,
Yeah,
just stop.
go for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Regular success still isn't gonna do it with three folks. Extra folks, so I would still need a hard success in this case. It was extreme that you had extra people helping, so it's hard, but he's still like making his way forward.
And we pick his legs.
Joe, you can make a brawl check, sure.
I suck at brawl. I'm better with the
He's got
gun.
shot, beat him down, you know.
Oh no!
Oh, come on!
Oh,
you guys are mean tonight.
the dice are
Oh,
so mean.
no.
Oh my god.
Well, fuck.
You are pulling
just
on
break
you,
our
and you try to kick the kick his leg, and you just you put your like the front of your ankle right into his shin, and it hurts like hell. And so you have to step back and are just like kind of holding your foot. Take 1 damage, and honestly, might want to get that checked out at some point in the future. I don't know if you had a track career, but I don't know if you will for the next few months.
30 years from now, it's gonna hurt when it rains.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, new
I kicked a
approach.
dead
He's
man.
heading for the door, right?
He's just leaving. Honestly, he's just like leaving at a pace and moving through the crowd. Like people are streaming out around you. Like a security detail for what appears to be some important folks are actively, shoving and jostling and getting VIPs out before others, and entertainers are also going around. I mean, the people on stage are kind of standing a bit guffawed, but like they're also slowly trying to make their way out of here.
Okay,
We have a chance to
so
intercept.
they have multiple doors that they can escape through, right? Like these people can leave in multiple ways, right?
Some folks are getting up onto the stage and going behind the curtains here. But it looks like your guy wants to head this way.
Yeah,
You do
I'm
know there is a
thinking-
backstage door here.
Yeah, it's like if I could, like, could I potentially like yell / direct people to go the other ways away from this guy and trying to somehow block or like make the door impassable?
So you just want to like get everyone to start going through one way.
Well, just not the way that that the corpse is going.
Issue being
Like,
that is a
yeah,
way
have,
that
like-
everyone wants to go, but you
Yeah,
can make
exactly.
me a why don't you make me a big persuade roll, I guess,
Oh,
here.
no. Okay, I'm not very good at those.
Unless you want to like
Um,
lie about the front
I was
gate
like,
being dangerous or
can I
something.
intimidate them?
If I take an intimidate here is like
Okay.
quickly trying to take control of the situation and yelling
Yep,
at folks.
Yep. Okay, I'll try that. Yep. No.
Front
You're-
door's
This
blocked
is,
with a
this is
large
how this
lumbering
session
man.
is gonna go. This is how the
88 or
session is
50,
gonna go.
you're going to your voice is kind of lost amongst the crowd and the squabbles. Though you will see the musicians start to pack up and head behind stage. The curtain will kind of be pulled aside with all the instruments having to be moved. So there you can kind of get a view of the back area.
Is there any chance that Brick and I are walking in and might potentially intercept?
Trying to walk back in will be the difficult part,
Yeah, that's fair.
because
That's
everyone
what
is
I
now
was
streaming out. Now, I will say, if you guys are just going to try and kind of passively pull on him and push him and get in his way, he's going to keep moving forward.
Mhm.
If there's another thing you want to explore, then we can do that. But if that's the plan, he's
Can I-
going to basically carry both of you up these
Can I-
stairs.
Can I grab a chair and just smash it?
You can make another
Let's
brawl check,
Let's go,
sure.
WrestleMania.
This guy couldn't be
Why
stopped
not?
by a gun, but he can be stopped by a chair.
Hey,
Good old American
word.
steel.
I don't know. Come on. At this point, I'm just gonna pull
This is
out
how
a
this is
gun.
gonna go.
Pull back a chair, but in the kind of chaos of the crowd, you can't get a good hit in. And folks are panicking, and you're kind of you're at this point going to be grabbed and like hit by some security people who are very concerned you're actually going after one of the people they're there to protect. So you're going to be pushed to the ground, kind of off to the corner for a brief moment before being left aside, as they don't have time to deal with you. The cops are on their way. I will say
I would probably just look.
Oh, go for it. Yeah, no, you got something. Go for it.
I would probably just look at Viv and Lucio and be like, "No, we got to get out of here. Like, follow the guy, but we can track him possibly if he gets out of here. But we need to get out before the police arrive because no one wants to be here when they're here. Gotta go.
Yeah,
you wanna-
I get
You gotta find our tall fella and our scattershot and get going."
There's probably a back entrance here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was actually going to say, like, for me, I would actually not go from the front. I would go out where the trumpet player came from. I tried going out that way.
Over here, into the backstage,
Yeah.
there's a long hallway off to the side where you're going to see the band leader. And you could tell from the drum, it's Charlie Johnston's Paradise Orchestra. So probably Charlie Johnston. But, oh wait, I have a picture of him.
Hey.
He's gonna look at you, Tom. He goes, "You're hit! Oh my God! You're hit! Are you all right?" And he's gonna
No, I'm good. It's
and bring you over into this side room here. Just stay here for a second. Let me Oh, okay. Whew. You're good.
yeah, it's just bad pasta sauce. Promise.
I've seen pasta sauce.
I don't want the pastrami. It doesn't go well.
That isn't pasta sauce, but I'm gonna get out of here. And he's gonna leave, and you're gonna see the lone trumpeter that you let pass, kind of just standing in the hallway, looking like wide-eyed, and he moves and just kind of grab like back by the back of the stage here. You can look down the hallway, and he's kind of just ambiently going as everyone moves around him with cases and other things out the back. He kind of just takes a bottle from like one of those ledges that's more just where the brick was laid in a weird way, and downs half of it as he still just has no idea what's going on, kind of just ambiently walking towards the rear service exit.
Damn, that's impressive to down a bottle that quickly. Follow the guy. He knows where the exit is. I'm following. And I would probably shout back to Viv and Lucio, "This way."
So yeah, you can make your way down here, and by the time he's like at the door, by the time you reach it, the rest of the band is quickly moved on. And are you stopping him in any way?
I had to just following, because after trying to grab hold of the other guy, it's like, nope, I'm just gonna watch and see. This might be a bad idea. We'll find out.
He just kind of like
Bored.
stands outside for a moment, drops the bottle. He's completely downed, and upon hearing sirens, though, he kind of like snaps him back, and he kind of just bolts. Though you will see that it looks like something has fallen out of his pocket very quickly.
I immediately go and check what it is.
It's a business card
Oh.
for Morgan and Dupuy Christian Funeral House, serving families of African descent since 1851, with a little bit of a handwritten aspect to it. 11 a.m. sharp, bring your horn, New Orleans style. Whatever the hell that means, it's hard to tell, but those police sirens are still very present in your mind. I'm gonna put a
Yeah, I pocket that immediately, and then if the others are behind me, I get out and
Yeah.
get out of that area as quick as possible.
I feel like if Brick saw a bunch of people streaming out and he couldn't get back in that way, he would have taken Sally around the back of the building, like through
Well,
the alley.
Both of you are present at the front of the building as you see your contact, your guy you're there to meet with a bullet hole in his head, walk out and continue to just shout, "Joy! Joy!" And he walks out into the middle of the street and kind of turns just in time for a police car to lose control as a person has walked out into the street and looks ghastly, and Swerve hitting him and pinning him to a lamppost.
Hey, something stopped him.
Is he still moving?
We couldn't. At least that did.
Yeah.
Is he still moving as he has now been crushed up against a pole?
Well, he's in half now.
Well, yeah, but
Is
a bullet in
either
the
half
brain
still
didn't
moving?
stop him, so is
It,
it's in the
it-
car.
it looks like he's been shot, trampled, and then now cut in half, and he is not moving anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
I think Sally just looks up at Brick. What the hell happened in there?
I don't know. You don't see that every day. I'm gonna
No,
turn
you
around and
don't.
walk away. That's a dead end.
Literally.
Yeah, right.
I don't get paid to make backup plans.
Also, don't get paid
Besides-
to make a statement to the cops right now. So,
Yeah. And also, Sally's bleeding.
she's probably forgotten about that, and she's just like, she's probably like confused why she's just being carried, but at the same time, just, yeah, okay, fine.
Like that stone giant from Neverending Story.
These
Can
look
bring
like
this
good,
cameo, so-
strong hands. Anyway, so I have a group of 3 heading out the back, and the other 2 of you heading out to the alley.
Yeah, try to get around the back side of the building. It's odds are we didn't see them piling out, and they were in the back half of the building to start with, so kind of makes sense.
So you can all probably take a moment if you want to reconvene, either back at the flop house or make a luck check to run into each other.
I'll do a luck check.
Yeah.
Let's do a luck check. Does everybody do a luck check or
No, just the one. I'll just need one in this case. All right, Tommy.
34 out of 40, guys.
Perfect. All
I'm
right.
hard to miss.
Turning the corner, you can see the glacial movement of Brick.
Yep.
And
Blotting out straight lights.
a shadow falls over you. I feel like everywhere Brick goes, everyone just sees the boss health bar appear somewhere. But
Cue the Dark Souls music.
What's with all this ammo?
But yeah, you can all meet up in a back alley in Harlem.
Yeah. Oh, good, you guys are safe. And I see Sally like, crap, that's not safe.
Yeah. Sally's hit.
2 holes in me. It's fine. Safe still. Better than the other guy. You should.
Is that why they call you Scattershot, or is that a different? Is that why they call you Scattershot, or is that a different reason?
She just
multiple-
kinda
never mind.
stares at
Let's
you
not
for
get-
a second.
I apologize, and then I start.
You're
When
doubting
you're like, we need to
me?
get out of
You're
here.
doubting me in my moment of weakness. You're doubting me.
No, I trust you implicitly. It just add time for humor. Okay, let's start walking.
She's the luckiest unlucky person you'll ever meet.
I'll give him that.
You think you're unlucky? I know a gal.
Again, you should have seen the other guy. He's very unlucky. So
Had 7 jammed shots in a revolver. Anyway. So you all can reconvene and I don't know, what is the plan? Are you gonna head to a diner real quick to debrief, or
can I not have holes in me anymore, please?
Yeah,
we
and
should
anywhere
think
I
you
go,
want it,
I
you want
button up my overcoat.
would you like to bring her to there is a hospital at Harlem?
No, that seems
That's a police
unnecessary.
report.
That
Yeah. I mean, I'm a walking police report, so I button my coat up, like the overcoat.
One of you, the difference between some questions at the hospital or not is, showering, but the other one of you has, grazing bullet wounds. Someone here can make a first aid check.
Grazing bullet wounds, or like there's no bullets in me, correct?
There's no bullets in you. Near misses
Okay, awesome.
and some, and
She's not worried.
your suit is torn.
She's not worried.
All right.
That's
Anyone
butter
got-
knife over a lighter. That's all you need.
Yeah, right. Just-
We could try first aid.
There's a first. Yeah, if someone wants to make a first aid check, a successful one will give 1 hit point back, and
the
then a good night's
entire
rest would probably get the other one back.
the entire time you try, she'll probably just be like, it's fine, it's fine.
You know, I heard
Probably the
about
second-
medicine once on a radio show.
You heard about.
I know that there's a thing called medicine out there.
All right, so I'll just say this: your attempts at healing your friend have gone poorly. As you kind of just like, here, let's pour some alcohol on it, and then that stings like hell. And then you have someone holding an open, and then an open flame with a knife, just like, and that also fucking stings.
I saw this in a comic once.
Rolling
no.
below a 70, challenge level impossible.
Just like your first cut of some cloth, you take a bit of cloth from a shirt and cut it, but it's too small. And the next one, so Sally, you just have this enormous swath of a piece of Brick's clothing wrapped around you, so it looks like you have one really well developed bicep, and then nothing else.
Hey, I'm half
It's
brick,
actually
half
just a cut from my
scattershot
shirt.
or scatter
We
shot.
had to like tie it real tight.
Well, anyway,
I told you not to worry about me. I'm fine. Like it's already been said, another reason to be called Scattershot. I cannot say that today.
you were just shot.
I was shot with I was shattered and shot with a bunch of Anyway.
Anyway, indeed. Your current contact is dead, but clearly someone has some issues with you all operating on their turf. Now, I'm not here to tell your characters what to do, but if you were to give a call to Mr. Knott right now, those of you with enough brains would know he'd want you to make sure you're even before you get back.
Yeah.
And find out, what the hell's going on here. Because also, those of you inside saw a man with a gunshot wound through the brain continue to walk as the music was playing.
Yeah, but our stopped him.
I mean, there was a guy many years ago who had a whole thing through his face and he was fine.
Are you talking about Phineas Gage?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, aside from becoming an incorrigible asshole.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, everyone hated the guy afterwards, so I wouldn't want to be.
But he was alive.
anyway, kind of give me an idea of what you all are sharing with each other as a group. We can figure out next steps from there.
Well, learned nothing from the car other than they got a Tommy gun and no license plates.
You're all criminals, so you know that means crime.
Mhm.
Yes.
They did commit a crime. Yes.
And we don't know where they
Good old
went.
crime.
Now, you did hear your accountant friend Minusco mention the word Joey,
Mhm.
so that could be and you need to get a good look at his face.
Yeah, we gotta find a criminal named Joey. Maybe.
Oh, Joey.
Mm.
Oh,
Uh,
what keeps happening? My internet? Yeah. So, any of you find any evidence, any important thing that could lead us somewhere?
I take out the business card for the funeral home. Found this. Came off that trumpet player.
Oh, the same one that was asking for.
Yeah, the one that walked by the table.
Oh, the one with the weird trumpet. Well, I don't know much about instruments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a weird note saying
Hmm.
11 a.m. New Orleans style. Be at the club. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, it didn't
I
mention
am-
club.
Well, I didn't mention club. Yeah, sorry. Thank you.
Just for frame of reference, is it around 11 a.m.?
No, it's still very late in the evening. This is a nightclub.
Yeah. Maybe this is where they're supposed to go tomorrow or in the morning.
Well, yeah. Christian funeral home would be a weird name for a nightclub, but
Yeah, exactly.
You never
Touche.
know.
it's true.
Some people be wild.
You
But
think that's
I
where the dead
suppose we
guy's
could
being
go
sent?
check that out.
Possibly.
Now, you could also look up your guy Manusco's office. See why the hell he might have gotten shot in the head.
A library search, and I'm not here for it.
I
You know.
can do that. We could
Do
we could split up again.
do we have any way of I mean, we'd have to go to like a place that has public records for that.
Well, there's the New York Public Library, or you could look through a phone book. If he's, or like an address book kind of thing. He was an
Yeah, I
accountant,
can-
so presumably he has an official place of business.
Yeah, Lucio will do that. Look through the phone, to the yellow pages. Yellow pages.
Sure, make
Yes.
me a, go ahead and make me that, library.
Library?
show. Yeah.
Yay! Finally, the dice are being nice again.
There you go. A regular success will give you the address of your guy Manusco.
New school.
And if you go act fast, you can probably get there before the police do.
Central Park. I need to. Oh, there. Wait, where is it?
Oh, it's not a marked location.
Oh,
But you do have his address. He is Harlem based, so it'll be a
let's go
probably
check it out.
fairly quick subway ride. It'll be like maybe you guys like basically at this point, if you all go check out Manusco's office, that's probably all you're gonna be able to accomplish for the rest of the evening. But you can always split up.
Let's split up, gang. Wait, does that mean Brick's like Scooby?
I don't think.
Damn.
Damn.
That is a
Okay.
big Great Dane.
Oof.
All right. Anyway,
What the heck is happening with my phone? Just keep.
so
I'm getting notifications.
there is also, you could probably call your employer and ask about any known criminal associations if you want to look people up, or you want to look into just try and put a face to a name kind of thing. If anyone has any connections to New York City crime,
Do we know if we have connections to New York City crime?
you're already going to the accountant's office, so you're already set. I'm asking for character stuff. Everyone here local?
It says my character's birthplace is New Jersey.
It says that, or did you put that there?
I put that there.
All right, well,
and I forgot.
Well, why don't you make me a
It's
note?
it's a neighboring place, isn't it?
Yes, it is just across the river here. I have to
where
remember. I have
is
to
no?
forgive you, as I know you're not American. Otherwise, I'll be
No.
like, what do you mean is New Jersey a neighboring place?
Where
So it's in-
where
in-
do I
it's
roll
in-
that?
it's in-
Americans don't know that.
Well, some Americans are stupid.
That's
Anyway,
true.
why don't
Self-burn.
you make so no is not a skill, it's an intelligence check. So you just click
Okay.
your intelligence. Hard success.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember with a kind of remembering his face and his getup kind of thing. It sounds like he might be connected to Archie the boss Bonato, who works in this area and usually has his guys all kind of dressed up in that style. He's connected to a lot of nightclubs in Harlem. So it's probably your best bet there. So
Let's go for that bet.
whoever he is, clearly Archie Bonato is not a fan of yours. Or what? Hard to tell. Anyway, shall we go to an accountant's office?
Accountant.
Any objections?
cleaning
Other
up yet?
ideas? Words? I mean, I'm
Oh,
happy to
super
fill all the
cute
dead
here,
air.
Jason. I'm not sure if that's just me or
No, Jason is absolutely not coming through.
Is that better?
That's a lot
Yeah,
better.
there we go.
Okay.
there we go.
I
Excuse
said
me.
Brick will carry Sally wherever they go until she tells him
Okay.
to put her down.
You still care. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this
He's
point,
been
I
holding
feel
it the
like
whole time. The whole time we've had this conversation, he's just.
I feel bad because at this point I feel like she's kind of just kicking back a little bit. She's just like, okay.
Still got your drink.
Honestly, if Sally has anything to say about that, you don't, because she probably already drank it.
You can just eat it.
Anyway,
Oh, Nate, I think
Oh.
you're muted.
Nate, you're muted.
Ah,
Now I did it. I just imagine Jason Brick probably opens his coat up and just has bottles hidden everywhere. And I'm like, oh, good, you brought more hooch.
They're all metal flasks. They saved my life a couple of times.
But they're like the size of a bottle.
Yeah.
He'll literally like shift me in his arms at one point, and you'll just hear clanking against clanking because I also have a flask or two in my jacket.
you know, my favorite thing to do is get shot and also have glass splinter into me.
No, it's not a flask. It's metal. It's
I know
fine.
you have a flask. I'm just talking about Brick over here. If you shoot
got a
me,
lot
I
of
won't.
muscle again.
I won't know.
Glass shots everywhere.
I won't know if I get shot unless glass shatters as well. I don't. My body doesn't feel that kind of pain anymore.
It's gonna be really
Oh
concerning.
no, is that
because
my
if you
blood
get
or the
shot,
wine?
We're gonna be shattered with wine
Shattered.
instead of with
Yeah.
blood. I don't know words.
I mean,
okay.
Brick
I already have
feels
enough
pain,
red
it
on
just
me.
takes a long time to get up to his
Anyway,
brain.
folks. Anyway.
Yeah, anyways,
You guys can
Anyway.
all
I would-
get a quick slug of hooch.
The bad cave.
I would definitely go to check the accountant.
All right. You'll head to Peter Manusco's office. Now, I will say this. It is late, so the door is locked. If only there was somebody with the capability and skill to open up locked
You
things.
know.
I
you know.
Can I
It's
just
okay.
punch
Do you know
the door
somebody
off
like
the
that?
hinges?
well,
no,
let's
no,
give it
you just simply grab.
you have
Try
Vault
this
other
Cracker,
way
you have
first.
Vault Cracker
Yeah,
Viv on your
like
team, and you're not going to let her do her business.
I mean, it's a choice. But yeah. Yeah, let's try not like actively breaking anything to break in first. Let's just give let's just give locksmith a try. I'm gonna try to pick this lock.
All right.
I'm gonna do the thing.
Come on, guys.
Okay.
No!
I'll use the luck
Failed
on
by
that.
4. Only
Yeah,
by 4.
I'll use the luck on that.
Wow.
5.
The dice do not like you tonight.
Yeah, I'm so ready to die at the end of this. That's just what's gonna happen. I've already.
That's when it's
accepted
gonna
it.
turn on for you, I think.
No, listen, Turk always says that he wants people that are good with brawl and dodge and all these things. So we finally
then
gave him
guess what
athletic
we're doing.
characters, okay?
Anyway,
We're gonna survive this.
I know, it's like, don't pick library use, they said. Bring him both, they said.
the door swings open calmly, quietly. It's a small office, but already looks to have been tossed over here in a wild fashion. Whether that was the way it was before someone else, third party, potentially came through or not, hard to tell. But there is a filing cabinet and a wastebasket and a desk.
Is there anything in the basket?
Looking in the wastebasket specifically, looks like there is a scrawled note there that I can show you.
Oh.
Mr. M,
You
you should, it's very poorly written, you should meet me tonight, again spelled badly, at Small's Paradise for a meaningful discussion on your health and safety.
you are?
Yeah.
You are.
So, you're all capable of, as players, of realizing that this is a poorly written note, and it's from Jay.
Joey?
Perhaps.
Mr. J.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. J.
Couldn't.
Wooden.
But also
Backwards C.
looking around.
Because Mr. M would be Mancuso? Mancuso.
Manusco, yeah.
Manusco. Who the hell is Mancuso?
I don't know. Maybe he's another
And
account.
Jay
He has the
would
office
be
next
Joey.
door.
Manusco and Mancuso.
Attorneys.
They got each other's names. They got each other's names so often. They got each other's mail so often that they just decided to work in the same building.
They think they're related.
Yeah.
Okay, so
They emigrated.
we
They
have
just
very poorly written
different
note
spellings.
by someone who doesn't know very good grammar, but has decent calligraphy. It's called J. Huh. Yeah, well, what else is there to search around here?
Yeah. Does Sally want
Filing
to look at
cabinet.
anything? He'll walk you over to
I think
Oh, go for it.
you go ahead because I was gonna say I want to check out the desk, but you're gonna be able to probably get into the desk better than I could. So
Okay, so yeah, I was gonna beeline for the desk. All right, cool. What's going on with it?
The desk, or
Yeah.
the desk looks to have been pulled through and just has a variety of accountancy books and records. Nothing really jumps out at you as overly important, though it clearly has been tossed.
Yeah. Like, just based on how strange this person was, like, if they wanted something to not be found, it wouldn't just be, like, in the desk, it'd probably be something within that desk. So, I don't know, is there anything secret about it? Or...
Make me a spot hidden.
Okay.
like the jar is not quite as deep as it probably should be.
Well, not gonna know with that roll. The
You
world
can
may never
You
know.
can confidently say that there's nothing odd or strange about this desk.
Okay.
Is there like a filing cabinet nearby that I could check?
There is a filing cabinet.
I would
Quickly going
love to
through
check
it. Quickly going through, you open it up and you see A, C, D, E, F, G, and so on and so forth with various files.
Yay.
Ooh.
A,
Yeah, I was gonna
C,
say,
D, yeah.
Well, I'm assuming are they done? Are the listed? I'm assuming as last name before first name because that's what I would assume.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't. God, that would take forever to go through all of them. But I'm now intrigued. Try and see if I can find Joe or Joey or Joseph as the first name.
That's a lot of them.
Yeah, no, that's also. I was like, this is a ridiculous thing to say.
But if it's last name, you do have a last name of somebody you could potentially look up. Being
Yeah, Minusco. Yeah.
Well, Manusco is your guy.
Oh, yeah, contact. Sorry.
Is your contact, but you were also Bonato is the crime boss.
Yep. That. Oh. Yes.
There is no B section. it appears it's all gone. Like
Oh.
someone unable to fully go through a filing thing just said, B, got it, and then ran away. I know.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
It was not B in
Not-
this case.
Not B.
Yeah, not B. It's out of there. Well, someone grabbed something because there's a whole letter here missing.
Someone's got something to be guilty about. Sounds like.
Can't be guilty about. That was a good joke.
Something to be hidden.
Any are there any like bookshelves that look like they might hide something like a wall safe?
Not here. No.
Exactly. Like that's the next thing I would think about. Just like, I don't know, are there any like pictures on the wall that like are just perfect to hide something?
there any
Or one
on
that's
the
slightly
desk?
off tilt.
What's the name of the person who sent us here in the first place?
Oh, Mr. Knott?
Yeah.
I've heard
Ooh.
that name.
If he's a
there a letter
contact
from-
of Manusco,
Yeah, let's get the
find
goods
anything
on
about
Knot.
him? Get some dirt.
You can find
Through our boss's dirty laundry.
you can find an account has been opened, though it seems that there's not a lot of history there. Like he said, this appeared he was telling you straight. It looks like Mr. Knott is trying to establish a contact here, and had just freshly opened some new books. And anyone here have any skills in accounting?
Nope.
Perhaps.
I'm not good at
I
regular
don't think I've
accounting.
ever put points in that in my entire life.
First
No.
account.
It's the first
No, I only have
column.
25.
You can make a roll if you like, but
I have 5.
Yeah, I have 5.
Which is better than the one I have in anthropology.
well, yeah, Lucia was 25,
No, I
so
don't
there's a quarter of a chance.
A
But no,
25% chance.
no, it looks like just a bunch of weird, like an initial investment, and it's being weirdly placed in spots around town. So, accounting stuff. But yeah, it seems like you picked over all there is left to pick over here.
Is there a phone on the desk?
Yes.
We call the boss.
No.
We tell him we got nothing so far?
And can we check the table once again? See if there's anything under it. A fake.
Your lockpick friend told you that it's basically all clear. So
Right.
pushing in there would be
Super regular desk.
Mhm.
nothing fancy about it.
All right, well, we still have one more lead. If we want to wait till tomorrow, 11 a.m. sharp.
Yeah.
Beware,
Also
though.
have the criminal boss, but I don't think he wants to see us.
I'd rather call our boss than that boss, I think.
There's a phone there, and you have the number.
I think I'll look up at Brick and be like, "What do you think? You mentioned the phone. Anyone
said
else
yeah.
got? Anyone
What
else?
does that translate into?
Sometimes.
Let me try calling them, see what we can say. Just give it a little bit of date. Bring and bring. Ring, ring. ring.
So it connects. Sorry, I was finding a gif of Lurch because that's who Brick reminds me of.
Mm.
You rang.
Hello.
Who's this?
Lucio talking from the team on New York.
Any updates?
Man, what should I tell him? Everyone? You see,
Contact
there
dead.
was a little bit of an inconvenience.
Sorry,
Yeah, contact dead.
Well,
in the
undead,
head.
but then dead again.
What?
Shot in the head, trampled, torn in half,
Hit by a car.
Hit by
Yeah.
car.
hit by a car.
Packard.
My suit's ruined.
We invented
Yes, it was
the phone
ruined.
just for this very moment to all of us.
Hold the phone away from your head, Lucio. Hold it up so I can hear everyone talking. The hell is going on over there?
You sent us over here to have a contact be murdered right in front of us.
Minusco
What's
got
with
shot.
that?
You got shot right in the head.
Ransom.
Who the hell did it?
And we are looking into that.
Who?
Joseph.
Okay, now, but Viv, what'd you say?
I did I say the name correctly? I don't
I
even know.
honestly, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, it is. Hold on.
Too many
no.
people talking at a time.
No, we can hear you like that. He's
Oh, we
meaning
can
more.
hear you. It was talking over each other.
Oh, okay.
Bonato?
One of his boys. I don't know.
Oh, fucking Bonato's probably clearing house. Great, I didn't know he was on his payroll. Keep an eye out for him. And he got up after getting shot. I mean, tougher than I figured he was for a numbers boy, but look into it. If you know anyone who was there to get confirmation on who this person was, he might have known. Bonato's has his thumb in a lot of places in the club, so someone's bound to know where he's hiding out. If you have any of the entertainers as well, that'd be a good place to start. I'm probably not going to get any guest names. But the club should have a record of who is performing at night.
Except for
Get it cleaned up. At this point, if Bonato's out there trying to give us a black eye and keep us from getting our foot in the door, he's going to find out just how tough our shoes are, okay? Don't need
That's
you to
good,
kill
boss.
him,
All right, boss.
but I need you to make sure he understands we're here to play. Click.
Well, that
Oh,
went well.
Eat my cello.
You can all head back to your flop house to gear up and get your various instrument cases. That I assume you'll
oh my
have.
god, we highlight the night. We play at the club.
I play a mean triangle.
I can shoot my shotgun at certain points that'll make it sound like a cool beat.
Easy there, Tchaikovsky. Anyway, with that
Not like I'm really
evening
riding that hi-hat with the Tommy gun.
being
Oh,
set,
Tchaikovsky.
with the
That being
evening
said.
being set as it is, we're going to pick up this investigation after a quick break. So if you haven't already, please go and take care of yourselves, enjoy, and we will be right back here in a few minutes. Hope you didn't enjoy so far, but we'll see you soon. Hoop, if you could take us out. Welcome back, everybody. I'm so glad you could join us. Truly, it's an honor to have you with us. That all being said, we're back. It's the next morning, and our investigators are a group of made folk. You can take the hands off your face now. You're doing great. Don't worry. You all awaken in your flop house. Food is not provided here, so you're going to have to find somewhere to get breakfast because I assume you're waking up pretty early to get this 11 a.m. funeral call in.
There's 24-hour diners in New York.
Yeah. Oh, you could get food easy, but like it's a matter of how good it's going to be. But if you're not,
if I can get coffee.
if you're not picky and you don't care how your eggs are really done, you go in eggs, toast, and maybe bacon.
Slip a little whiskey in my coffee. Fantastic morning. Anyone have any preferences?
If there's no
I
objections.
mean, I just want a New York bagel.
There we
Need a
go.
dozen eggs, pound of sausage, pound of bacon, and whatever they want.
Oh my god, what is
When you
what
order
is
that, look at it
wedding
like, don't worry, the dozen eggs, that's the small portion.
Yeah, it's like, wait, are you actually Gaston? I eat 5 dozen eggs. I'm
so
like,
I
Takes a
will-
lot of
I'm
protein.
bored.
Takes a lot of
Yeah.
protein to keep this muscle moving.
So I will say you can get a lot of. So it is Harlem. So the variety of food here is quite abundant. If you want things like lunch and stuff, you absolutely can. Though I will also note, as a historical note, because a lot of you are white, you are going to stick out like sore thumbs here because it's a majority African American neighborhood. And going into a diner and sitting down, people are like, "Are you?" You know, it's not like you're immediately treated different. It's just like they know you have the option, and so there's an assumption that there's like something off about y'all.
Don't worry, they're with me.
Other than the fact that the table with the attached benches sags visibly when I sit down on it.
You are waved off from some areas. Like they'll bring a chair around for you because they don't want you fucking up their seats.
Not a chair, a box, a big box.
Do we already have our luggage with us? Do we need to have a place for all our luggage too?
It's in the flop house. So if you want to bring things with you, you can just have it. And honestly, they're probably going to ask you to pay for it with the meal that Brick is ordering. They aren't going to mind that you're probably taking up a secondary table space just for all the shit you carry.
All right.
So after eating all of the supplies out of one early morning diner, because like you see
all of it.
You see them hanging up the, if you've ever been to a barbecue place, they'll just put up like we're out of thing over certain stuff. You just see like as Brick's ordering it, they're just putting the signs up preemptively.
Yeah.
They're crossing things off the board.
The only thing left is bread and like the pie.
Bread and coffee and pie, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is all I order is a slice of pie and coffee.
You can get
Because I just look at Brick like,
"Don't
you got
worry,
it, it's fine.
We're gonna tip you. We're gonna tip you handsomely."
Exactly.
I'm not going to do the conversions, but I imagine you're already paying like $20 to $50 just for breakfast. Anyway, food business aside, you do know the location of the funeral homes in Morgan and Dupuy. And I suppose you heading there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Got my cello.
Well, let me say this. At the African American family funeral home of Morgan and Dupuy, those of other races can find whatever welcome they deserve. Curiosity seekers are going to be snubbed, rowdy gatecrashers are threatened and expelled, and those extending genuine sympathies are appreciated, and the bereaved are consoled. So I need to ask, what's your intentions here as you all roll up, probably jumping out of two cabs and coming and seeing an active funeral service going on?
Like, all of you are in the first cab, and then I squeeze out of the second cab and it like rocks.
Because moving up...
Can I say I actually no, can I say I was with you in the second cab and I'm in the front, but I'm just like looking at the driver like, I'm gonna pay you more than you realize, just I'm so sorry. He's a good boy, don't worry about it. He's a good kid.
You're burning tons of gas.
It actively took you longer because you can hear the scraping of the rear fender.
Every pothole, like sparks are flying out the back.
Oh no. This man is not natural.
Well, anyway, you get out and
Lucio,
go for it.
Yeah. There's a funeral home here. Lucio will approach those who are like mourning and be like, condolences for your loss.
Oh, you'll find, it seems an event. You don't recognize anybody immediately, but they will nod, and naturally a question occurs to you, Lucio. How do you know? How do you know them?
Oh, we are musicians and
Oh, you with the band? They already set up. Oh, darling, you're very
yeah.
late.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there was a bit of roadblock, a brick on the road we had to take care of. And
I wasn't aware that Charlie Johnson hired non-colored folk.
oh, just a little bit of the branching out.
You want to make a fast talk check for me? Because you've chosen a very interesting way. There's a billion lies you could have told, but you chose yeah, I have a job. I'm supposed to be here. I'm an accredited musician without an instrument.
I sing.
Extreme success.
Wow! Wow!
Oh my god.
You silver tongued devil.
Golden
You
Nugget
all
has a
you all
silver
get
tongue.
out and they see the few instrumental cases that you do have and think, all right, well, everyone else, and it, you see that kind of information disseminate through the crowd, and you are, welcome to step off the side near where the rest of the band. Clearly, once again, Charlie Johnson. Well, you see the sign for them. This is Charlie Johnson's Parade Orchestra. Have gathered, and so you have a time where you can kind of sit because they're not doing anything right now. It's still the active service. But you've all found your way there. Funeral service continues. There's some remembrances, and eventually, 6 pallbearers emerge from the hall as you've all made your way outside, carrying a long pine coffin. 2 African-American policemen on motorcycles lead the way and begin clearing traffic so that there can be a formal kind of parade, New Orleans style. The band around you, who are still kind of side-eyeing why this group is holding instrument cases and hasn't opened them yet, even though they're about to start playing, strike up, "I'll see you on Judgment Day," and everyone else follows behind. Now, well, actually, you don't know. You're not from here. Never mind. But basically, this procession will continue making their way through the streets. You kind of have this unnerving feeling as you're walking amongst the band. Especially, they were confused as to why you're there, but assurances that you're there to help have prompted them to be like, screw it, give these guys the cases so we can, close up shop when we're actually at the site rather than have to schlep all the way back. So you're kind of just holding things for them. You've got this weird feeling now that you're being watched. So if you'd like, you can make me a spot hidden check, everyone.
I was also going to ask, do we recognize any of them? And I'm mainly
Jeez.
keeping in my head the guy that now
You
I
mean
know had a
that
weird
tall
weird
trumpet player?
trumpet. Yeah.
A trumpet.
Only Heck
13
failed.
out of 25. That's amazing.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry,
but Heck
Heck.
failed big.
It's,
so-
it's fine. I didn't
is-
need to play the game anyway.
Heck has
Okay.
Viv has a particularly large case
Buddy,
in front of their eyes, so they aren't able to see. But you can all see that across the street, as you are making a procession very publicly down the way here, because they haven't torn up all the streetcars and pedestrian traffic is still very much welcomed in the roads because that is how it's always intended to be. Anyway, hear my weird automobile rants at a later date. You see that you all can see that across the street, that trumpet player from before has just he's looking on worriedly, smoking, and kind of just looking at everything, still holding his trumpet. But you get the sense that he wasn't the one who was watching you, because he's more just so looking at the band playing. Now, those of you that want to get a really high level of success, no, just regular successes, which is fine. Good. Make sure you all check your boxes. Very important to do that. You're going to see him kind of, snuff out the cigarette he's smoking on the wall and then move over to join the band in front of you all. And as it pauses and he cuts in, as the band strikes up, "Closer Walk with Thee." As he puts the horns to his lips and starts to blow melancholy tones in fine counterpoint to the leader of the band, Johnson's cornet. A rolling murmur through the crowd testifies to the music's beauty. And about 20 seconds later, I need you all to make me a listen check.
I have a weird feeling.
Oh.
Ooh.
Extreme success, 4 out of 50.
All right, I'm seeing
I-
one success.
Sounds
Only
like
one
you.
success. Oh,
I'm
Tommy.
gonna spend
I
two
hate
luck.
how I said I have a bad feeling and then it happened.
you spent 2 luck. Make sure you hit edit mode, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right. So you hear a kind of like a moaning coming from inside the coffin.
That's what you were gonna say.
Oh.
I need you both to make me sanity checks. It was a trap. I trapped you.
Why did I spend luck? for
I
that?
tricked you.
Why did I activate your trap card?
There are no weak cards. in
1
my
out of
deck.
74.
You gain
Kirk, I
sanity.
crit
not
success on
phased.
my sanity.
A critical
We're not
success.
phased by anything.
So this is already a 0 loss on success, but
It's fine. I've heard noises
you're-
before. Don't worry about it.
you're just like,
Whatever,
look,
my suit's clean.
you've heard bodies leave a lot of, you probably shot up some people who were already dead because they made weird noises after they died. It's fine. Both of you
Happen in
have.
the trenches all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, people make weird noises and it's whatever. But what happens next kind of throws you off as you're going to see the pallbearers, as they're watching, start to lurch as it seems like the weight inside the coffin is being forcibly shifted around. As I need to cut the jazz real fast, even though I really like it. That's Myself and I by Nicholas Gabrielson and Martin Landstrom and his orchestra. I'm going to put this on instead. As they startled, they look at each other in alarming confusion, but the crowd gasps as the music dies, and then suddenly the coffin lid smashes open. Do I have a smashing sound? I don't. Damn it. Window smash. I don't know. Best I got.
Oh,
Anyway,
glass coffee.
It works.
As the bears drop their burden and pull back, as the late Frederick Fayette emerges, gray, puffy, and bewildered. Everyone around, the folks around you shriek, scream, and general cries of astonishment from onlookers. I need another sanity check here because there's a dead man coming out of his own coffin.
All right.
Hard success, extreme success. Oh boy. I see a failure though. Ooh, I was hoping there'd be a failure.
No, Lucio.
Okay. So
I feel like Tommy and I got hired because we're already kind of dead inside.
okay. Everyone who succeeded, you're only losing 1 sanity. Lucio, you're gonna lose 6 sanity, which is gonna cause a bout of temporary insanity here. As I need you to make an intelligence roll.
Why is he
The dead are rising up in front of your eyes, and we'll see how well you're handling that.
I don't want to do.
I have the best news in the world. You
Oh, well.
wanted to fail that
Oh.
roll.
Yes, I know.
Because as the horrors of the dead rising out of nowhere stretch before and your mind begins to recoil, you just kind of turn it off. I guess that guy wasn't actually dead. You just kind
I
of
suppose the coroner was wrong.
your mind rather than which you do hear. Oh my God, they buried him alive. They hurt him. He wasn't dead. And calling from the crowd, but you will see this guy's still tossing off this coffin and trying to stand up. As various hands reach out to try and help this guy, who continues to move and look about wildly. Is anyone else looking? Because this guy's kind of thrashing people off in the street, causing quite a scene as everyone's dispersing back. Not the first time you've seen a big guy, a rather small guy with such strange strength out of nowhere.
I think I want to make a beeline for where that trumpet player was. Not towards him per se, but like in the general vicinity, just so I can keep an eye on him and not have to worry about flailing arms whacking me.
All right. You can you're already next to the band, so standing next to them isn't an issue. He's literally they're all kind of also standing kind of stock still in shock. But you standing next to the guy, your trumpet player, he is kind of just looking at that trumpet with wide eyes again, and then towards the but then towards the coffin more pronouncedly. No one's jumping in though.
I would follow Sally. Back up.
All right, everyone's just hanging back with the band.
Well, I mean, I must see if this one says anything. Like, you already had one walking corpse, like, say Joey. Like, I don't know, is this one also gonna say Joey? Or is it gonna say, like, someone else that maybe killed him? I don't know. I'm gonna listen.
One
Wait,
of the other new
who-
kids on the block. We'll see who he says.
So
You said one of the guys with the trumpet had the weird trumpet?
it's
Or-
the same guy from before. I gotta change that out. It's a little.
Oh,
If Viv is going
Lucio-
in close, Brick will follow. He'll stick close.
Lucio
to
wants to keep an eye on that guy.
You'll join the other two that are hanging out by the band. So the two of you get closer and watch the scene as some, the pallbearers and other folks try to jump in and be like, "Oh, easy, easy!" They're trying to calm Fayette's body, but eventually you see an older woman probably in 30s. A woman steps
Easy.
forward in a black veil. I'm sorry.
I know. Wait, that wounded.
I
That
had to
hurt.
remember the cause of death, which you did not look into for Freddie Fayette. An accidental shooting, if you want to know. But so a young widow, so early in the prime of her life, 32, approaches her. Viv and Brick, you can clearly see she is sobbing already, but she looks at it and goes, "Freddie, is that you?" And it's like her voice cuts through his anger as his arms kind of go slack and he looks at her. And he just wails openly and moves towards her. She doesn't move, but he kind of just falls to his knees and hugs her legs.
Oh.
And eventually that wail cuts and stops. And it seems like once again Freddie Fayette is dead. No further
He's
movement.
dead. I
Clamor
I guess it
sweeps the
wasn't-
crowd and so you're gonna hear this kind of clamor sweep the crowd, kind of similar thoughts as to what you already been poking out. Accusations of buried alive as you see the particularly bereaved man and some assistants who you didn't guess is probably Mr. Morgan or Mr. Dupuy, begin getting a lot of pointed fingers towards them, with a lot of accusations of someone being buried and torn apart while they were still alive. And how could you let this happen? Aren't you supposed to be a professional? But anyone do anything in this moment?
Brick will put his massive coat over top of the body.
You just kind of step over and drape a
Yeah.
blanket over the corpse that is
Essentially,
around this woman's legs.
Yeah.
Well, no one
It's
else.
not really a coffin to put him back in, so.
No one else stepping in leads to the officers on motorcycles moving up and quickly, basically having to take Mr. Foy and just kind of heft him up and start running him back towards the funeral home to get away from the angry mourners. But why don't those of you with the band make me another spot hidden roll?
Come on, guys.
I was actually thinking about trying to talk to the guy.
Yes, I will let you do that in a moment, but quickly you're gonna maybe want to make a success here.
I got a success. Hard success.
Good.
Oh, spot hit. Wait a second. Also hard success.
Nice.
Nice.
I wasted all my luck on that fast talk, I suppose.
It's all fine. So the two of you will notice that a diminutive man who both of you actually recognize in a very similar outfit has been watching from a from beyond the chaotic crowd in that same brown suit. He backs away and quickly walks into what seems to be a gray Packard car. That's the same man who killed Pete Manusco.
I look at you, Sally. He's like, that's the guy who ruined my suit.
Guy who shot me. We both got a bone to pick with him.
Yeah. Don't go shooting people and ruining good tailoring. Come on.
Well, it seems like he's already pulled off, but the band is still there.
Got anything else? With the
When
car?
It doesn't seem like there's any other details. It is expressly a plateless, nondescript gray Packard.
When we saw him with obviously brown suit, but did we get anything else physical appearance wise that we could distinguish, or was it just the brown suit?
You noticed, you can tell the express details of his face. Okay. I do have a description actually. So it kind of has like a how to say this, a pronounced overbite in a particularly sharp suit. I guess the best way to put it in kind of Dick Tracy terms is like a rat face kind of dude.
Got it.
Like definitely, I don't know.
Got that Weasley look.
Good. That's good.
Like a Weasley looking guy. Yeah, a bit diminutive, not a not a big guy, not really, but he does have. But the suit looks particularly tailored. Clearly, a sort of relied upon person for the boss Bonado.
Okay.
But you are gonna. The other thing you are gonna notice if you're stepping back, if you all are staying back with the band, you don't need to roll to see this. Is that trumpet player is trying to slowly kind of slip away in the chaos.
No, he's not.
No.
I just look at
stay
Brick
here with us.
and Lucio.
We just encircle him,
So,
which is all.
I don't want any trouble. I didn't have anything to.
Listen here.
What do you want?
Seems
Buddy,
like
no,
you've just been in bad place, the wrong time, 2 days in a row, which seems a little too convenient for my liking.
You're the folks from the table. You
Yeah, we'll let you through.
Mind if we get a drink? Could you buy me a drink?
Of course we can buy you a drink, and you're gonna answer some questions for us.
I'll pull out my flask and let him take a swig.
Oh, thank you, but we're gonna need to go somewhere quiet. Follow me, and he just takes his flask with you. He takes your flask with him as he's gonna start leading the three of you away. Now, Viv and Brick, you're gonna see your friends heading off. Would you like to join them?
I mean, I do want to like help the widow like out of, her
The
dead
grip.
husband's arms. So like, can I just like give a hand and like, okay, let's
Oh,
get outta here.
rigor mortis.
Your attempts are definitely aided by several other mourners. At this point, family members coming around because this is by no means an individual effort here. So yeah,
Funeral.
helping her out gets you some appreciation, though the band has already started to pack up in the street as best they can because this thing's just blown, whatever gig they had, this is going to be rescheduled, and the family's basically rallying around each other and doing the best they can to get this body back into what remains of the coffin, and bringing it back to the funeral house and probably demanding a refund.
if they're trying to scoop the body up, Brick will just pick it up and put it in what's left of the coffin.
Issue, of course, being the reapplication of rigor mortis and all of the various things that your mortician does to make sure you look nice, make that body a little hard to manipulate and move. But Brick is Brick, so I'm not even going to make you roll for it because I've seen your stat line.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Oh
But yeah.
I would offer my condolences, and then like, if they are fine with me asking questions, Viv would.
What are you asking?
Just how how we died the first time.
Okay. Quickly, let me make sure I have this right. It appears to have died by accidental gunshot wound 2 days before.
Yeah, and then the next question I already seen chat, that was where my brain went to. Accidental? Who did it?
Some gangsters in a car were doing a drive-by, I think.
Oh, well, where would something like that happen?
In Harlem. You'd know that if you're from around here.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not.
We know. Don't know what you're doing here, but I appreciate your help. You're speaking to an older matriarch type, but not the widower, who is, of course, if there is still hydration left in her eyes after this.
Oh.
Oh no. You're a
I was
hog.
like, I can't even imagine. Like, I wrapping my head around this, like, I can't even imagine like having to go through this a second time. Like, oh god, that hurts.
Mhm.
She's failing some sanity checks.
He's gonna need a therapist.
Yeah, it's just like and the kind of the last question I would ask is like, did this happen to have occurred outside of a club?
No, in their home.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You can see why I was so dramatic. So, we appreciate your concern, but we have to deal with this now. You can thank the band for us, since they're clearly still packing up there. And I apologize, it is Charlie Johnson again as leader of this band, so. Anyway, we'll jump over to that speakeasy you saw your friends heading towards. Inside, the man who quickly asking for a name gets you Leroy Turner. And by the rate he's drinking the rate he's drinking all of your booze,
Alcoholic trumpet players.
you quickly see why I've placed that there. It's not just in the book; it's proven. But he shakes his head and seems absolutely bewildered, like he maybe even hasn't slept in a few days. I've been playing trumpet for 10 years. Ain't nothing happened like this before. Nothing good with this.
Well, you're gonna have to walk us through anything changed. Can't imagine you were always. Were you always, around when people were coming back from the dead?
No. 10 years, like I said, playing the trumpet, doing my time, getting work.
Nothing changed.
Dead people don't just get up out of the ground. Don't just keep
Hey.
walking after they've been shot in the head or buried.
Last time we saw you, you had a trumpet. Look a little bit weird. Is it different
Trumpet.
somehow?
He holds up the trumpet, 4 valves, and Actually, you can get a better look at it now that you're up close.
Eldritch carvings by any chance?
So he's happy to show you his new horn. So it does have 4 valves, and its silver finish is crackled like snake or alligator hide. And while inside the bell of the trumpet, an encircling ring of strange symbols can be seen etched into the metal.
Hey, buddy, where'd you get this trumpet? It's very fancy.
Oh, well, I hate that story. Louis Armstrong gave it to me. Yeah, none other than Mr. Louis Armstrong himself gave this new trumpet to me. A few days before, I was playing with a scratch band, and when I went outside for a smoke, Mr. Armstrong approached me in the alley. He says, "You're such a good player, Leroy." Sorry, I gotta do the voice, but I wanted to give you one of my horns. Gave me a trumpet on the spot. Couldn't quite believe my luck, and I wasn't gonna say no to Mr. Armstrong.
How
And he
long
kind
ago
of
was
Be
this?
Louis Armstrong.
born and bred. As soon as I assume. I mean, he's playing around here in the clubs, and you do kind of catch him like gulping down something there. So you want to make me a psychology check.
Let's see.
Tommy, Two-Face Fontaine, reader of minds.
With that,
That's a good psychological. I was 8 away from a success.
It's usually worth a roll if you want. Look, if this is a longer running campaign, I'd say spend the luck and get that so you can advance it later on. But for a one shot, you might want to save the luck. Well, Tommy, you can tell he's holding something back, and you know that he's telling you as far as he believes the truth is, but he's leaving out some details.
I give a long look, reach into my coat pocket, pull out my own personal flask that's got like a nice hit of like whiskey in there. It's like, you know, I don't fully believe you're telling us the whole story, but if you want to tell us the whole story, which I feel awful doing this in real life, but if you want to tell us the whole story, maybe this will help sweeten the pot.
He looks at the cheap swill that he's bought and puts it aside and smells yours and takes a quick hit back. Sorry, I hardly believe it myself. It's his eyes. It looked like they were pools of blackness. Real strange.
Like just pure like obsidian almost.
I don't know necessarily. I mean, it was dark as the night and darker still, probably, but yeah, it was Louis in the face. Just, I don't know, it might have been the dark. I've been drinking a bit, drinking and smoking. Yeah. Yes, you are. You could have joined the group if you were in there.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to discredit that you saw Louis Armstrong. That's amazing. What an incredible musician, but also like
he's talented.
That trumpet
he's
is so
really good.
strange.
Well, you know, 4 valves said 3, sure, but it plays the notes right.
Now, how long have you had this new trumpet of yours?
Just a few days, like I said.
So when I asked you if nothing had changed,
Well,
Could have
nothing had changed
mentioned
nothing had changed my performance.
playing a totally different trumpet, kind of significant to a musician.
I'm sorry, miss.
I'm not accusing, it's just
I've been
funky.
ain't that
And I
a word
kind of
for
like
it?
get lost, like looking at the rim of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you all right now, there is no roll you could roll that would identify those symbols.
That's fair.
I figured.
Good enough.
I mean, that's my story. I ain't gonna stop playing, but maybe I'll do a few less funeral shows. Yeah, I don't know if the NOLA style is gonna keep on being so popular, but I'm sure I can find working clubs and hopefully with less gunshot wounds. Should all be fine, right?
You know, it might be best to put this trumpet on a wall somewhere. Decorate, put it in a place of honor somewhere, but
Right, it's worth a lot if Louis Armstrong gave it to you.
I tell you what, I'll think about it. And thank you all so much for the drinks.
In fact, we could buy it.
He's gonna not for your soul and your mama's soul and your daddy's soul and whole soul of your families. Like you said, it's a Louis Armstrong gift. Plays real sweet too. I mean, you see how the crowds are moving.
Maybe the wrong one sometimes.
I realized what I said. Well, thank you all. Have a good day now. And he's just gonna walk out.
Dude, I'm gonna like kind of offhandedly over my shoulder, like, don't let us find you at another one of these.
Oh, you won't, I promise.
Did he say exactly where he was given the trumpet?
It's just a scratch band gig, but it was given to him by Louis Armstrong in an alley, it seems.
Outside the club. But Louis Armstrong.
So we call Louis Armstrong
black guys.
You could call Louis Armstrong. You're all cultured enough as people, I assume, to know what a phone book is and also know that Louis Armstrong performs in New York City.
Let's call Louis Armstrong.
There's a phone in the speakeasy. You could probably put a call out, but rather, there's not a phone in the speakeasy, but there's probably some public phones outside you can go.
Brick will say, he plays with a rodeo instrument twice. Both times there's a gangster there. Seems suspicious. It seems odd.
Brick, I want to frame you. Not for
Great,
not for
Brick.
Brick
Beautifully
using
said
his
too.
Brain cells there.
Yeah, and you can visibly see him sink in on himself a little bit from the effort.
No,
it was a beautiful moment.
Yeah, you're onto something, I think.
Yeah,
Calm down, Brick.
Do you think maybe these gangsters over here would be able to bribe Louis Armstrong to give this guy just that bizarre trumpet?
I mean, in an alley, in the dark. Maybe he was just confused. I don't know.
So
Louis Armstrong giving a trumpet like that.
Also, and then the eyes. That's just a weird description. Like,
Right.
maybe it's just the lighting or not, but that's just such a weird thing to point out.
Devilish.
well, there's a phone
Ooh,
outside.
Yeah, let's go to the phone.
Deal dial.
And I will also say that, your accountant friend getting hit makes sense with the stuff you found because he was an accountant for this guy, A random musician?
Books.
Like, that's weird. Like, I don't know anyone who would put out a hit on a up and coming musician. Except maybe Taylor Swift.
There's no reason to.
No.
I mean, it could be a Tanya
He's
Harding
great.
situation.
Please don't come for me, Swifties. I love me some Party in the USA.
Doesn't really hurt you.
I'm being purposely mean. Anyway, phone. You all head out. There's a phone nearby. You can actually still see your friend Leroy Turner making his way down the blocks. Do you want to look in the books and call Louis Armstrong?
Yep.
So you have to call the theatrical agency first. And with a pocket full of quarters, I'm going to need a luck check. Whoever's calling. I'll even allow multiple tries. If you want to stand there, each taking your turn, trying to get the call through.
My fingers won't fit in the rotary dial.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
First try is all we need.
Nice. There you go.
I'm a lucky fella.
I gotta try my. I got my voice as gravelly as possible.
You're our phone guy. You're a phone guy. You. That's twice you've used
Do a radio voice.
Hello, Dolly. I'm gonna do my best scratchy voice as possible, but eventually the line will connect. Hello.
Hello, I'm talking with el hermano Louis Armstrong.
Well, who's asking?
Oh, just a fan. My name is Lucio.
I gotta make this quick, Lucio. I'm about to get on stage.
It's a quick question. Do you play with 4-valve trumpets?
4-valve? Oh, no, I usually don't. A 3-valve is fine for me. Like women in my life.
Oh, that's awesome. You've never given one out to anyone, have you?
I've gifted trumpets before. I'm in a position to do so.
4-valve trumpets?
Well, we're question.
Yeah, it's just
You might want to bring up.
you know, I was looking at some stuff from a buyer, and somebody said that they had a 4-valve trumpet that Louis Armstrong sold them.
Well, I don't
gifted
know.
them,
I
actually.
can't authenticate anything that I haven't seen. So,
Oh,
I mean, always look out for strange things, you know.
yeah, right. Yeah. Any other question we should ask?
You might want to bring up the guy who you were just talking to.
Hey, do you know a musician by the name Leroy Turner?
I mean, I heard of him, but I never heard him play.
Oh, you
I-
have
I-
not.
No, never been around him. Oh, I'm sorry. They're calling my name out on stage, and well, I gotta go. Oh, it's been a
Oh,
pleasure.
nice to talk to you, Mr. Lou Armstrong. Nice to talk to you. Have a nice sleep. Oh, just hanged up on me.
That is
Oh,
the
anyway.
best Armstrong voice I can do. I'm so sorry.
I'm sure he's smiling from heaven.
I can't get my voice that
Oh, my
gravelly.
Phil.
I tried to chain smoke 50 cigarettes beforehand, but you know, best I can do. I
Three
don't know.
bongs and whiskey.
I
That's all you
see
need.
skies of blue.
Oh God,
And
I wish.
rivers of
I
blue.
wish. But for the moment being, it sounds like Louis Armstrong has no idea what you're talking about, which is a phrase I've never got to say before. I'm very excited. Anyway,
So you heard that, right, everyone? He doesn't remember using a 4-valve trumpet, and he hasn't heard Leroy play. So
I want to cut you off right there really quick because I need to know who is intently listening to the phone and who are kind of keeping a general eye around their settings because there's 5 of you. It's a lot of people to crowd around a phone receiver.
and at this point in time, it's the phone boxes, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Brick is kind of just standing off to one side where he can keep an eye on as many entrances and exits as he can.
Yeah, Brick doesn't fit in the phone
Likewise,
box.
I'm with Brick as well.
Okay. In that case, as you
My
all
fingers
looking
are drumming on my case.
as you are all looking around, you are going to see Leroy Turner make his way to the end of the block in front of you. And then a gray package is going to come up, and 2 large white men are going to come, grab Leroy, and chuck him in the back of the car before that Packard begins to start speeding along. What would you like to do?
This car is gonna drive me wild. I'm
It's not
assuming
driving
I
us
would
anywhere, that's the
probably.
problem.
The tires. The
Yeah.
tires.
God. God, I just want to shout like an Overwatch line of like, but it's Brick saying, Brick, do something.
Do you want me to open fire on the
Uh,
car? I'll do it.
But it's pulling around
I
the
know,
corner.
don't all fire in the
Shoot
car,
out a
please.
tire.
But
Shoot out a tire.
Actually, that is
you could try to shoot out a tire, but also, I mean, there's a number of taxis.
Definitely
Why
gonna
not
run out and
both?
flag a taxi down.
Pulls to a stop.
I will give you I'll give you a lot of money if you follow that car. I don't know the amount off the top of my head, but I'll make sure you're paid very well.
So I want you to make me persuade or fast talk here.
Definitely fast talk.
Anyone else jumping in that car
Fast talk.
as you shout, "Follow that Packard"?
Yeah, may as well.
Well, my
May
fast
as
talk
well.
don't
Me.
work.
Oh no.
I'll take the next one and say follow that taxi.
So
I'm not even gonna push it. I'm too scared.
You're all gonna pile in and shout, "Follow that car!" And the guy turns around. Are you crazy? Not getting into some street chase. And he does not move.
No fun.
And then Brick gets in behind him, goes, "Follow that taxi." And the guy goes, "Done," and doesn't move. What do we do now, huh? And you see the timer is already going. He's like, "Get out of front car, get out of my car."
Did we commit a crime? Did we push the taxi driver out of the taxi? I think that's the next thing. We've already chosen this path.
Well, here's a good question. Does anyone have the a good drive auto?
I think I do actually. Hold
I
on,
have
hold on,
50
hold on.
actually.
I have a 40.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure I took it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where is it?
I love that Brick has his
Drive auto?
50.
I have
He's
a
such a
70.
massive tank.
7.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, bank
Seven? Oh my
robber.
god, yes.
Yeah, I was like, need to be able to get away.
You, how does this go down? Because I'm.
Brick will get
Okay,
out of
well
the
he
car,
says I'm
walk
not
around,
joining.
open
Oh,
the
I was
door.
like I'm. Yeah. Okay. So once you're walking around, you open the door. Viv will say, "Oh, if you're not gonna join the chase, we're still going."
Like, what do you mean? Door opens. Oh, hello.
Yeah. Yoink.
Yoink, moved out, and then Viv jumps into the front seat,
Yep.
get in the back. That's
Viv
immediately a
gets in
very
the back.
packed. That's a packed car following a Packard. Make me a drive auto.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
Everyone
I've
in
been
the back
rolling
seat
like
with me is,
80s
like,
and
wedged
up,
right up
so
against
we're
the
gonna
window.
see if this does anything.
I am so. Oh my
No,
god, no!
I'm
Spend the luck. Oh my god,
Spend it.
please.
Spending this luck, but are you fucking
I-
kidding me?
Really? The dice hate you tonight, the heck?
There,
This
yeah.
is-
No, this is just
Everything
called
you do
Cthulhu,
is
Dice are
whatever it is.
mean.
Yeah, I spent
Dice-
the 2 luck, and I'm already 2 luck down. Like, god damn it, man.
I've never successfully gotten in a car and said follow that car and actually had it work. Every single time something happens.
You
Well,
don't understand. We're following that car.
The dice got a story.
Good. Good.
Yeah,
You guys-
the dice
you
just
could-
have a story they want to tell us.
you can follow that
Yeah,
car.
just
I'm
me
gonna put
dying
the,
over and over.
trumpet up here. Oops. To the back, please. Thank you. All right. So do you want to follow that car, like, and try and run off the road, or you're trying to follow it and like stay on him and like maybe even not be noticed?
Stay on them and hopefully not be noticed unless someone already has one of their instruments out.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, you have it ready.
Mabel's out and ready to go.
Okay.
But it's driving west toward the outskirts of Harlem, and is actually going to. Oh, 1 second! I gotta do a quick little pull of some tokens over to it, but it's going to pull up to what seems to be a garage, seemingly abandoned, but you all know a bit better. And with that, I'm going to bring us over to this area. As I can cut the fast music and then instead put on something a bit more. No, not that one. I'll do this one. A large garage sits lonely among weed-filled lots and tumble-down buildings. You're able to follow them close enough to watch those in the Packard exit and drag Leroy into the garage and then disappear. Pulling up yourselves, you spot the Packard out front And well, it seems like there's a garage door which is actually open. Now that I look at this map correctly. They haven't done a great.
I want to look closer at that car first, since we're already out here.
Sure. Quick rundown of just what you can see. It's a gray unmarked Packard car, with some work put into it to make it a bit more sturdy. You have enough drive auto that I assume you know a thing or two about cars. This would be a great thing to pull out of a bank from. Definitely something that would help keep a low profile. And make me a no roll. So intelligence.
Okay. Hard success.
You feel like this car is almost. You realize now this car's almost been kind of tailing you all day.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, we're on their turf. Of course they're going to. Okay. Anything interesting inside the car?
my temptation to say cannoli.
Mm,
There's no guns, but there's a
Leave the
cannoli.
cannoli.
Oh.
the
No,
cannoli.
leave the
always,
guns, take the cannoli.
Yeah.
always take the cannoli.
But yeah, you don't really spot anything out of sorts within the car. It looks like this is a quick get in, get out, and anyone who was carrying some weapons and stuff. The ashtray in the car looks quite full.
All right.
I'm gonna slash the tires.
I was
I
thinking
was gonna
about
say
that.
that.
But also, like, we could have gotten away in that, but now we
Wait.
can't. That's fine.
So
Y'all
you
were
do
5
have a
steps
ahead of me.
taxi.
Yeah,
we have a taxi.
but like we could have left in style, but that's okay.
I was trying to see if I had mechanical repair to see if I could like mess with the brakes or something like that. And you were just like, no, we can just like knife slash.
I mean, you could do that too, because like it's a garage. They probably have tires to replace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can even drive
It's
it
gonna take
without
them a
tires.
while to
But
change them. So
All
they're
right,
not gonna give away
I need someone who's has a bit more expertise to truthfully tell me something. How loud is it if you were to just slash a tire? Like just get a cut in it and let it start popping.
Not
it would
very
just
loud.
be like-
It'd be a
noise.
hissing sound. All right,
Yeah.
you're fine then.
at this point in time, the tires are not,
Not that I've slashed a lot.
skill-o-matic. They are
I'm
just
not
like
accusing
those.
anyone of anything. I'm not asking for anyone to incriminate themselves here.
No,
yeah.
no, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with. Yep.
Yeah, you can just let the valve out, right? All right, cool.
Okay.
So the tires go flat on all four of this Packard as you collectively all come to the same realization at once and go have a look at each other like, oh, that's convenient. You don't have to go to the next tire. But
Well-oiled
within
machine.
you see a pair of trucks. Clearly, this is a kind of location for some folks to offload things.
Could we slash those tires too?
Within might be difficult to ascertain.
Well, I
No
mean,
boss
a
wants us
guy
to give
just
a
got
bloody
kidnapped. We probably shouldn't wait too long because who knows what the hell they're gonna do to him.
Yeah.
So I will say there is a door here.
It's gonna come out from this side.
Let me go quiet.
If you're gonna go quietly, I need everyone to make me a stealth check or sneak.
Oh boy. Okay.
Sneaky.
Okay, Lucio, are you
Go ahead and
silent?
kick me in the dumpster.
You are not silent. I hate you, Lucio.
Hey, you don't mean that.
How about a 20? Oh my
You
god.
literally called Lucio fair.
So,
Well,
question is, you all get in and start kind of rummaging a bit. Would you just stop, or are you gonna try and push on no matter what?
I
mean-
think I'd push on no matter what.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Tempt
we're
fate.
Give him a bloody nose, right?
Bloody
Got my
mess.
trench broom out. I'm ready to start
Hey.
sweeping.
We
Maybe
got
this is a good time
body.
to take out my suitcase really fast and
Get ready with the gun, eh?
flip open.
No one, no one clips Scattershot Sally and gets away with it.
This is the second character that I play over in this channel that carries their gun in a briefcase and follows that cars. I'm seeing some similarities. And I know Doc's in chat, so
I gotta check something real quick.
it's not
Oh boy.
copyrighted or anything. It's fine.
Oh boy.
2 different characters, 2 different games. It's different. Yeah, no, I'll start popping open my suitcase. Listen, also, did we see the Tommy gun in? They wouldn't just leave the Tommy gun in the car.
No, they would
right?
not leave the Tommy gun in the car, but you know they have
Just the
Tommy
cannoli.
guns.
They have a Tommy gun. I am going to have a gun as well this time. think that seems
Lucia
fair.
has a
Gun's
gun
probably
ready.
better for close shorter.
Thompson
close
does a
quarters.
D10 plus 2. I just want you all to know. I'm giving you like
Oh, I'm aware. I've gotten hit with it.
no. You got hit with a nice spray and pray version. I rolled a D6. All right, never mind.
Well, do we think it like would be worth going like with multiple angles? Like, I don't know. Could we check for like
Yeah,
windows? around
Lucia
so, like,
is over
2 people
here.
Go through the doors, and then like maybe having multiple angles might help.
Yeah. Lucio's already taking this flank.
Lucio's already tripping over himself. You mean?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like all I'm saying, like someone could walk around this side and maybe look for like a
Well,
window
yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
Definitely
if you
not
say
Brick.
that, Brick will go around back.
Okay. Yeah, because like people can absolutely still go through the doors. It's just so like we have multiple like ways that we can
We need the brick
mean
wall.
business if we need to mean business.
What's this large square over here?
That is the locations map. The little thing to demarcate where things are because they don't have a player's version of this map readily available. So I don't need you to see. Ah, yes, this is the office or whatever. Like, it's another
Oh, there's
building.
an office.
Alright,
I
alright.
haven't seen that yet.
It's considered-
Would Brick want one of us to join them, or do you think Brick's more like, nah, I got this?
I mean, I'm okay with joining Brick either way. If you're like
Yeah,
conflicted
I just wanna
about it,
check.
like I'm okay with kind of following around.
yeah,
gotten
I
feel like it
or
might
I
be
think
the
it makes
safer
sense for
route.
Brick to go around one corner to the back and someone else to go around the other corner to the
Yeah.
back, so that we're
Like
sort of
this
meeting
way.
in the middle.
I can do that.
Just wanted to check.
Badoo. I feel like
had
at
a
this
lot of
point,
tactics in the war. It was just charge straight ahead.
All right.
well, this is actually a pretty good tactic. We're going around and not just shooting the first thing we see. So
So you're not gonna get a level of surprise on them, but you are going to be able to all get close enough before you all fuck up to hear. Well, those of you outside can kind of hear a soft conversation.
No screw-ups, Joey, like you did with Monoscone.
No way, boss.
Oh, that was some dumb piece of work, Joey. Keeping Small's Paradise closed is costing me dough. All you had to do was warn the guy. Now I gotta get a new accountant. I'll bite on what you say. All right. What the hell's that?
And then I am going to need to switch us over to something a bit tighter because no one knows how to make a stealth check or wants to push rolls or anything. So,
Hey, I was the
Wait,
one person
I-
that succeeded.
and they won't know where you are
didn't
initially.
Yeah, you were.
I could spend 18 luck.
I didn't see the need to spend the luck when we had so many other failures.
Don't
That's fair.
worry. All you need to know is that Brick is going to go first, followed by several
You mean my
mobsters.
turn is first, or you're gonna kill me first? Because it makes me nervous when you talk like that.
You're going
I have a
first.
17 dexterity.
Just making sure I get this all down. Okay. Let's see. Everyone else has 70s as well. Okay. Elevens, and then we'll just call that there for them, and then it's going to go Brick, Bad Guys, Lucio, Tommy, Sally, Viv. Okay. Who needs attacked, right? Anyway, Brick, you're up first.
All right. Am I near a window or anything I can see in?
The A thing here is a window, but it is covered. You know, like they wanted a private meeting or something.
Those bastards. What do you think, gang? Do I just smash in the window and start shooting?
It's too late. They're clearly
Yeah,
about
maybe.
to start investigating.
All right.
But point with your measure where you're gonna start shooting. You know.
Yeah. Let me do. Is it possible for me to like do an arc? Kind of point in and spray like.
If you
In
spray,
this-
it'll be less damage, but you can.
Okay. Then I will do straight line in this direction. That way, if there's anyone by that door, it'll clear the way for my team.
The door's here,
Where is it?
right here.
Oh, the door's here. Yeah, so I'll shoot right into there. At least make them take cover.
Quick
Okay.
question: what does a -1 to the next hero roll do in Call of Cthulhu?
-10.
-10 or +10?
-10. Sorry, +10.
For
You're
the
right.
or -10 for the goal, or
Yeah.
+10 for the yeah.
It'll basically the same effect.
Okay.
It'll move your score 10 away from what you want. Anyway, take a shot.
All right. Where did my submachine gun go? There we go. Blingo. Success. So I smash in the window and just.
Alrighty. Roll me some damage.
Okay. I gotta go to combat for that, right?
Yeah.
Gun.
It's the Tommy gun, though?
Yeah, it's the Tommy gun. 1d10 plus.
12
2.
damage. Okay, yeah, no.
There
This
it goes.
one guy there is just gonna be dead.
Always been lucky when it comes to killing. All right. Door's clear.
Well, it's their turn to return fire as a large fellow is going to walk up and unleash fire upon you. Let me give 1800 here. He would. Clearly caught a bit off guard, but not too greatly because that's still going to connect 39 for 40. For 9 damage, as he's going to answer your Thompson gun with one of his own. How much health do you have left? Is that more than half?
Yes.
All right,
I'm
make
fine.
me a Constitution check to see if you're gonna pass out here.
Right. Download Constitution. There. Bingo. Extreme success.
Oh, okay, you're fine.
You're gonna have to
Yeah,
shoot
you
me
got
a
it.
lot more than that.
Well, they'll take you up on that because the other two are gonna go. the guy you've been following around all day, Joey, will go next. His name's Joey Larson. And
Joey.
he's going to pull a
Stetson.
long-barreled gun out, and 58 for 60. I'll say this, after your initial hit, would you like to make a dodge check?
Sure. Whew. Do I have enough luck for that?
Yeah, luck in combat's a no-go.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
I
right.
can't push in combat either, right?
No. So this could potentially
Probably up
suck.
to me, guys.
That's 8 more damage.
Yeah, I'm down. Well, at least I wasn't killed by some awful monster. That's a victory in this game. Anyway, door's clear.
Well, are you just at 0, or are you knocked down really below it?
I'm past 0, yeah. I'm like
When you say door is clear, you mean yourself, right?
Mark a major wound, and we'll see what happens. Anyway,
Where's that major wound? I gotta be in edit
next
mode.
guy is going to hold an action and see if that trigger pops up, but it's back to Lucio. You're up next. That door in front of you got
All
sprayed
right.
open.
Oh. There's a dead guy right here, isn't there?
Yes, and the door is swung open, so.
Okay, Lucio is gonna stand here on this corner and aim at who looks like the boss here.
Oh, that would, of course, be this guy standing in front of the body. Well, standing in front of Leroy, and who's been sat in a chair.
So number 5.
Yes.
So yeah, he's gonna point his handgun and shoot.
Okay, take the shot.
It says when I put this here, it said attacks 1 and in 3 between brackets. What does that mean?
Oh, 3 means if you had like a full move, you could take a you could choose to like up your potential difficulty to a potentially extreme degree to take more shots. But I'd say just go for 1 per round. So with your handgun, you do pop the big boss man here, Bonato, who is still up, but does now realize his gun was facing in the wrong direction, so he's wasted his action. Tommy.
Probably it's weird because I don't know if I can like movement wise, because again like movement is like I think I have 7, so that's just 7 squares if I'm going off this correctly.
Honestly, move where you need to move. But if you want to get
Okay, just wanted to check. I wasn't sure if we were doing it like that way or
Yeah,
not. Okay.
oh, no,
In that case, I would
in this
move
case,
to
I'm
yeah, I'll move to the left side of Lucio and try to pop the boss as well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you all know now. I have crap handguns in terms of stats, so this is not good. If this hits, I'm shocked.
Yeah, I'm
It's
in the
more
same
for
boat.
flash than anything.
High shocked.
How? Also, I didn't add my
Sorry.
thing
You
on.
know,
It's crap.
sometimes you get the pressure
Sorry,
on
wait.
you and you
Screwed
just
up, man.
perform. That's all.
So
Sorry, Derek, I screwed up
no,
on
it's
that.
fine. Handgun's a D6, so just you can
Yeah.
just roll a D6.
Oh, because the one I put for the .38 has it as a D10 on my sheet.
Oh, if it's
on my
if it's,
book.
if it's,
I'm
if
not
it's
sure.
38, yeah, no, absolutely. If it's a D10, absolutely. Then roll a
I
D10.
remember. You know it. God, my computer's being weird. 1.
No. Just
Tommy's more of a vocal person. Like shooting, I'm just like, that's a last resort. I don't even like guns. I'm a wise guy who doesn't really want to shoot.
you're a criminal.
Sally, you're up. You just saw down the way that Brick opened a retort and then had his response in kind with a number of shots.
It took 2 of them though.
Took 2 of them to take you down.
Do I have a clear shot at anybody from a window? Like, is there a window near where I'm standing, or would I have to move?
So you
closer
see
to
on the
where-
map where it says A,
Yes.
that's a window.
Cool. I'm gonna knock out the window with the butt of my gun really fast, and then let the full array of bullets hit them, and not the window first, and then continue on to them. And I'm gonna scream, "This is for Brick!"
Who's shooting out? 2, 5, or 4?
I think 4 would probably be the best angle.
Okay.
And then what range would you say this is? Because I am working with a shotgun.
I'd say this is close.
Close. Awesome.
You
I
don't
like
regret
the
that, I'm
sounds
sure.
of that. Mm,
17.
I did a decent amount of damage. I think
So I'll cast your minds back to when you guys were at a roadside motel with a with an odd couple running it. Yeah, close shotguns are very dangerous.
Yep. And I took one this time, so now I'm on the dangerous end, the good end of it.
The man finally
Never
known,
the
the man formerly known as Little Jimmy Foster, is no more.
Jimmy Swiss cheese.
Yeah, well, Little
Not
Jimmy
so little
Chunks.
anymore.
There's a lot of them on the wall.
Any chance a stray bullet or two hit 5 next to him? So
Nah,
it's like
you-
how
you-
much
you-
does it scatter?
It's you're not gonna want it to scatter because 3
It would hit me.
is Leroy Turner and would also imply that
Oh.
you've hit your teammates.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fair. Yep.
So we're gonna keep this to realism where shotguns are actually quite clustered and not use video game rules where they just.
Yeah, where you can sniper shot from across the field.
Well, realistically, you could do that. I'm talking about games where like you have to be within the same breathing space in order to actually hit something with a shotgun here. But they'll clear an entire room like Swiss cheese. Barrels are still barrels. Anyway, conversation on physics later. That brings us to Viv.
Yeah. I don't like the idea of all of us crowding around that door. So I think I'm going to move around the building. It's fine if it takes my turn to do that because like that's a while to walk around.
You can get to here if you're running.
Okay.
I'm fine
I
with
would
that.
like to do that. Oh god, I don't want to be like on the window, please.
It's fine. It's just where the
Everything's fine. It's like I have a revolver. So it's like I don't know if shooting through because is by covered up. Do you mean is it boarded or do you mean like
the blinds are.
the blinds are down?
Yeah.
Okay.
They just pulled the
I'm
blinds down
not
to talk
sure.
to this guy, and now y'all are
Okay.
busted in here like the goon squad.
Okay. Yeah. I wanna. I have
boss
a
told us give him a
crowbar
black
with
eye.
Me, so can I crack it then? And then go for a shot.
That's been
You're gonna
the,
wall crack your way in.
All right. Take a shot. Who
Okay.
are you gonna shoot at? 2 or 5? Joey Larson or the
well,
boss
5 is
Archie
the one that's
Bonato?
about to 5 is about to shoot everyone in the door, right? Like that was what he was.
5 is Archie Bonato, the boss.
Yeah.
And he has a 45 snub nose. And Joey Larson has a 45 long barrel revolver. They're both dangerous. Neither of them have Tommy guns anymore. That was the goons that had the scary, but both those are so high
Yeah.
caliber
It was
ones.
like what I was asking though was like, where is he facing?
He was facing the
Facing
window,
towards the-
and now
okay.
they're all going to be looking at the door now, basically.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna go for a shot at 5. I'm in the same boat. I don't think I'm gonna get this, but we'll see. I guess.
Archie Bonato, big
Yeah,
boss
no.
man. You fire and clear your clear space in the window frame, but unfortunately, he's going to go wide. Brick,
Yeah.
still negatives.
Yeah, -3, I think. Unless I somehow got hit points back.
No.
I avenged you. Does that count for anything? I got one of them down. Does that just like automatically like his life goes to yours?
Yes, of course.
It's a revive.
It's Borderlands rules. If
That'd
you
be
get a
great.
kill, you come back. Anyway, it is going to be Joey Larson's turn to return fire. Well, no, our boss goes first. So Arch Benato is going to take a shot with his 45 snub nose out towards the door. Let's see what happens. He's being fired at. He doesn't particularly enjoy that. He rolled, oh my gosh. All right.
Oh, was it a crit? Did you crit?
I have a little spinning top here. Who wants odds? Who wants evens? There's six dots on here.
I go with odds.
I'll go evens.
Quick, hide behind brick.
They're on the other side of the
I don't
room.
think I can phase through walls quick enough.
Okay. With a critical hit of 1, this is going to do 21 damage to Tommy. So I rolled a 4.
Yeah, I'm
Not the white.
like I have
There-
13 hit points, man.
Yeah, there, and so he's gonna like take 2 shots and aim this snub nose and just pop. With a shot. Unfortunately, Lucio, you're going to have your friend's brains covering you in a very similar way as. Yeah, it ain't so good here.
Sanity.
I mean, if you play music, I might come back up.
Yeah. Someone play that friggin' horn.
Well, it is going to be Joey Larson's turn next. He's going to turn and try and shoot at Scattershot Sally because he thinks he just saw his comrade get blown away. So we'll see
Of
what he
any
can
kind
do
of
with
cover,
this.
is it like what kind of a window is it? Is like a thin, taller, like up near the ceiling window, or is it like a big?
It's
like, I'm
just like
standing right there?
it's just a regular window, like street level, a garage window.
I figured a garage window would be one of the smaller, like top ones. I don't know why.
You thought you were so sorry. You thought you were taking your gun,
Yes.
shoving it through a window, and
Apparently,
or rather, in your case, poof, with some degree of accuracy.
sure. I maybe I thought I don't know. My theater of the mind isn't
Would you
always
like to make?
consistent, okay.
I'm sorry. Actually, I forgot to do something because I need to give Tommy a chance here. Tommy, please roll me dodge.
That's right.
Dodge.
Well,
Dodge
we'll see how this
from
goes.
There is a hero point on the table.
I've never been more terrified to click a button before, and this is like exactly how I feel.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's a
hero
definite.
point.
The dice will have a story. You gotta
Hero
listen to the
point,
dice.
hero point.
You can hero point
Hero
it,
point,
or-
Can I use the hero?
You can
I will
use the hero point
if
and
everyone's okay with
re-roll
that.
your fumble on dodge.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that if everyone's okay with that.
Yes.
Go for it, and there's a
Yeah.
+1 now
What am
as
I gonna use
well.
it for?
Nope.
There's a okay, so there's a +1, which
So that's
still
53.
Oh wait, I could still. Can I? Well, wait. Can I spend luck on this? Will you allow that?
not in
No.
combat, but
Yeah.
wow, you've only been getting -1s.
Yeah. You know what? Dice have a story. I gotta go with it, I guess.
The issue is, even with a regular success dodge roll, it wouldn't be enough to counter a crit hit.
Oh yeah, it's a critical success. There's just no way. Yeah.
You'd have to roll a critical as well.
That's
Join
understandable.
me in mobster heaven. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
You talk. You speak perfectly well too. It's not mumbling. It's like, oh my god, we can have a great conversation. Not have to worry about it.
Sally,
Like
you gonna make a
poetry
dodge
up
check
there.
for me?
I guess. I can't like potentially throw myself behind like any
Well,
kind of the
that's
wall
what the dodge
structure.
roll is for.
Cool. Okay. This is not a good day for dodge rolls.
No.
Bro.
6 damage.
Bro, man.
I can take that. I can
Is
take
it more
that.
than half? Are you at less than half your health?
Yeah, I am.
Con check.
9. Okay. That's fair. I wanted to pass that, I'm guessing.
Pass out. As you get that shot and grip your arm and just kind of fall back as the shock hits you, the immense amount of pain. Lucio.
Look how they massacred my boy.
You can still pull it out, Golden Nugget. We believe in you.
Let's see if the die is good to me tonight.
There
It's a
you
regular
go.
success.
Hey.
Regular success, and that's against the boss
Yep.
for 2 more damage.
And
Do you want to? I'll say this. I think I've never actually gotten a full exposure. I don't own the Keeper rule set. But multiple attacks, I believe, can be made at a harder difficulty. If you want to try and shoot again here, you just have to get a higher degree of success here. Never mind.
nope.
We perused, we tried, we failed.
How many I have?
We
3
laughed, we
bullets
cried,
left.
you all died again. So you fired 3 times.
Yeah, 3 bullets left.
Yeah, if it's a revolver.
6 ammo.
What kind of gun do you have?
I don't know, just a handgun. I am assuming it's a normal revolver, a barrel.
Well, it depends on the kind of revolver because there are D8 revolvers, D6. If it's a D6 revolver, it's fine. Okay.
Yeah, it's a D6.
Sally is passed out. Tommy is currently consulting.
Can Lucio
with
just
Xavier.
take cover behind this?
Yeah, you can move. You can move
Wall.
back. Yeah.
I'm trying to make a deal to get into heaven. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Viv.
Yeah. I guess second verse, same as the first. We're just gonna try this again, I guess. I don't know.
Right side, you don't have to
Kind
break
of
the
in it
window
now. We're kind of in it now. I'm gonna go for the boss again.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you guys from jumping in the cab and leaving.
No, I think we're about to do
I know,
that.
exactly.
So that didn't work. Can I get away from the window?
Yes.
Okay. Going down. Oh my gosh, I don't want to be in the wall, please. There
You're
we
gonna
go.
have to alt click it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Brick still dead.
Yeah, I guess.
Cool. Well, you're
Unless you
passed
want me to
out.
make
You're
content.
passed out. I don't need that right now. I just going through my sheet here. A lot of people are dead today. Archie Banana is gonna try and pop a shot. Get to the wall here and take a shot at you, Golden. Let's see what he rolls.
Over here.
He's gonna miss. Oh, never mind. No, actually,
Oh.
he's gonna get a regular success. Why don't you make me a dodge check?
I'm going to do that. Lucio, please. Lucio.
Regular success beats regular success. So he's gonna kind of get you. He gets to the side of the wall, of the door to get an angle on you, and you manage to duck out of the way before a shot comes in. Joey Larson is gonna make a fuss and then make his way over to try and get a shot in at you, Viv.
Yeah.
But it's going to be with difficulty. So let me. All right, it's going to be a failure. You're going to watch a shot, a large blast come out from behind the wall. And Lucio, you're up.
So wait, he's trying to shoot through the wall, or?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he's got a 45.
Okay.
It's making
So-
holes.
Lucio is moving
yeah.
back here
Why didn't I bring a hand grenade?
and shooting.
Oh yes. Not anyone for
You.
The true equalizer. It's great.
I will say that close, you can take a bonus die because you're basically putting the gun to his head.
Oh, me?
Yeah, Lucio, hit like the bone. Okay, well, eventually one of these days you're going to get a good roll.
Yeah.
Because that's going to take a 75
I'm hiding
to 85.
here again.
You know he's got an angle on you, so you might want to get behind the truck.
Yeah.
Viv!
Yeah. I guess we're just continuing to do this. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go back at the window, and we're just gonna try this again. Probability-wise, it's like a 1 in 3.
That's what they always say.
Yeah, no, that won't work. All right, back to the.
You would
I'll
think,
go
but you've
further
been
down the wall
failing
this
rolls that
time.
you're good at.
You haven't
Yeah.
heard your friend Viv in a bit. You gonna check on Viv? No, I'm sorry, Viv. You're
I
gonna
was
check
like,
on
what?
Sally. You haven't heard from
Uh,
Sally in a bit.
Can I make it around that corner?
Well, if you went to the window, you can continue on and go across to the other window.
Okay. I'm just a clarifying question.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah. Oh no, she's passed out.
Chest compressions.
It's an arm wound.
Oh,
I don't know.
Well, okay, wait, quick question. So, does it need to be more than half of my health in one shot?
Yeah,
Or does it need to-
in one shot.
Okay, so my total health was 14. At the moment, it was 12 because I was down 2.
That's on me. Okay, you're still up, but you've been clutching your arm this time.
Okay,
So we'll let
Hurts.
you get a go at this.
cool.
As
Okay.
Viv's
It's not a
coming
lot
around.
today.
I'll look like I'm just really zoned out for a second and kind of just like dazed by the amount of I just took, and then I like Viv comes around the corner and I kind of like, that's right, and I go at it again. And 24 damage.
Against whom?
Has Leroy moved at all? Is he like right in the way?
Leroy's like here.
Yeah.
The boss is like here.
So I really can't get a clear shot on the boss.
Well, sorry, Leroy is still where Leroy is.
Okay.
Joey is here.
Cool.
So
Well,
you
then
can get a
Joey's
clear
getting
shot.
a bunch of bullets to the face.
Joey is going to have to figure out how to scrape his lower jaw and neck out from the wall over there, because those don't exist anymore. Goddamn.
Happy shot. Sally's dropping them left and right.
Living up to that
I
name.
wish
hell
Tommy was
yeah.
here because then I could be like, that's why they call me Scattershot Sally.
I know.
There's possibly time. I don't know.
I mean, we're gonna try our best.
Not with my head wound.
There's
Probably
only-
not for.
There's only one of them left, right?
Yeah, there's just the boss left. And
I will move out of the way to let Viv get a clear shot from the same window I just shot out of. If she
well,
wants.
Viv already did. Viv already did her turn, so it's going to go back to the boss, who's going to take a shot out the window. Why don't you make me a dodge check, Sally?
Great at those.
Are you?
Now it's time to shine, though. It's time to really turn it on.
No, I'm
Sally.
worried. I'm worried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hard
okay.
success. Yeah, a shot rings out, and you're able to get around him. Lucio,
So,
seems like the shots got
Yes.
fired in a different direction.
Fear.
Number 2, number 4, and number 4 are dead.
The only one left
The
is
boss
the boss,
hasn't.
who's standing.
The
like,
boss still here.
Yeah, boss is still there. So you come around and
If I stand here, do I have a clear view of him?
not perfectly, but you can still take a shot.
And Lucio will take a shot. Come on, Devil Maker.
oh my lord.
I hate you.
Is there another hero point somewhere in the world? Like,
No.
I think
don't think
they
there
bought
is.
2 tonight. But
Got one early on. I don't know if we got a second one or not.
Roar's
it
on
flashed
cooldown.
out?
We got like right off
So
the
it's
bat.
on cooldown. Okay, so there is another hero point. Oh my god.
How long ago was the last one?
The first one was given 4 hours ago. I'll be real with you. It's probably not coming
It's
back. before the
cooldown like
session's
2
over.
days.
You know,
Can
wait,
can we
so
just?
there's
I can afford it.
0.
Can we just pretend it's not on cooldown? Can I do a +1? Nope. Can't do that either.
There's a second hero point. You've only used one.
Right.
Yeah, so then
Oh,
why
then-
can't I?
So would you
Let
like to
me-
use a
let
hero
me just-
point to potentially maybe actually get a shot off here? Or do you want to wait for
yes.
Sally to get a confirmed hit later on?
You mean no, you know, I think Lucio can just move further back. Let's save that
All
for something
right.
else.
Sally, what kind of, you got your 12 gauge, you
Yeah.
whack another bullet in and
Mhm.
see what happens.
Okay. Just barely, but that's still 14 damage.
69.
So
Nice.
69. Nice.
Nice.
14 damage. Yeah, boss was shot to hell already.
With it too.
So, now I don't know what to do.
It's fair.
There's
We just
We killed all his baddies instead of his baddies killing all of us this time. It's not a normal
It's an
thing for Turk to
anomaly.
experience.
The game is going
Yeah,
to
he's got
glitch
to
out.
process this.
no.
oh no, we broke the game.
Oh, you
There's
thought
a glitch
this was
in the
end of
Matrix.
Scenario. Okay. The bullets stop for a moment, and Leroy, who wasn't actually properly bound or anything, is just gonna run. Everyone around him is dead. The gunfire has briefly stopped for a moment. He was frozen to his chair, and yeah, he's running.
I suppose he's running in the direction of the trucks.
He's running your direction. Yes, you can hear his footsteps.
Lucio's gonna go after him to catch him.
Well, you're in front of him, so that's a convenient way to
Yeah.
catch him.
Yeah.
And
Sure he doesn't get that
you
trumpet.
also all have a gun, which is a great way to get someone to stop moving.
Mm,
Make
Stop
sure
it.
he doesn't get that trumpet.
I wasn't part of any of this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you
Shoot.
want, but I
we
gotta
know
get
we
outta
came here for you.
Okay, that's good. I don't know what it was, but like I said, I need to play my horn for the boss, and I don't know why.
I don't know, buddy, but I think that horn of yours, it's very weird, hermano. And 2 of us, our bodies, are down because of you, so you better come with us. And your horn.
Where are we going?
I don't know. But first, we need to rendezvous with my other buddies who are still alive. So come here with me and don't do anything funny. Lucio is gonna try to torture him to Sally and...
Make me an intimidate check.
Okay, Lucio, you're too good looking
Oh,
for
we can't move
intimidation.
Rick, so play that horn.
Oh yeah.
Lucio is too good looking for intimidation.
Roll intimidation.
Seduce him then.
So,
Could this be a persuade too?
you need intimidation really right now. This guy's frazzled,
And we have a gun.
and it's a gun.
That's
not a
20 luck,
success.
isn't it?
That's
that's 19 luck.
That's 19 luck. Do you have 19 luck?
I have 64 luck.
Oh well, then it sounds like you have 19 luck
Holy
if you want to
crap.
spend it.
45 luck doesn't sound that bad, right?
That's
you know
what I
what-
started with. Damn.
You know
Yeah,
what
that's
I
more than I
have?
started with.
You
I
know
had
what
like
I
20.
have though that I really like?
A villain
Don't
point.
do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do it.
Go ahead. You
It
know
was
what?
cast.
He-
I'm-
Cast at
I'm
this
gonna
time.
shoot you.
I
in
love
real
GM
life for
chaos.
that.
Do it.
He steps behind the truck, and you hear a trumpet begin to play.
No.
I just
And
got
me and
these
Brick
guys
just going,
down.
"Yay!"
Can they not come back up again, please?
Time to rumble.
Time to give up. Let's just go home.
You all
We have the taxi.
standing outside and kind of checking one another. Viv, Sally, you see
Yeah.
Brick's cheddar Swiss cheese body like pick himself back up, brace himself, and like fully stand back up. She's like, Brick's fine. She also hear you also look inside and see everyone else standing back up and kind of like putting hands to heads, all clearly shot to hell, jaws missing, guts sprayed around. Hey, Tommy's even up, even though, that forehead's a little
Got a nice hole.
this trumpet's playing.
Need a little bit of makeup for that, buddy.
Aw.
And I will say this, Lucio, you briefly hear what sounds like a mad cackle as he's like, oh, it works. Oh, it works. Marty, I'm coming. And let's see, what are his options
was the
here?
trumpet.
He's gonna try and run through the door. Still playing. He's running and
in
swinging
the
that
door.
horn. It's a big garage door. Do you want to make a brawl check to try and get him?
I'm gonna try to shoot him in the leg
All right, make me fire.
with my. I think it's my last
Shoot him in the
bullet,
horn.
actually.
It sounds like your last bullet. Let me check something real quick.
Regular
here.
success.
Well, for 6, that's definitely gonna clip his wings. As you shoot his leg out from his side there, he's gonna hit the ground and stop playing. And everyone inside, I don't know, Tommy, what are you doing?
If I was standing at all, I'd probably immediately you see the body go, like, timber, tree falling.
Well, what are you doing in those moments of being alive again? I mean, you came back and it's
Oh,
it sucks. Your head hurts.
I think the only thing I would have done is put my hand up to my head like, ow, what a headache.
And then it all just kind of fades away again. Brick, you get a chance to see your buddies, your gal pals.
Hey.
He's just he's gonna stand there for a second, sort of process what's going on with his body. He's just gonna look at Sally and just give her a thumbs up, and then down he goes.
So there's a lot of
Maybe the
unspoken
ground
sanity checks happening now, but we can just continue to push past.
Maybe the ground shakes a little bit when he hits. I don't know.
The dust.
It's a big pile of
settled.
smoke, of dust.
Yeah.
What are the rules?
1.1
of-
earthquake reported today in New York.
What
are the
trauma?
rules of trying to revive somebody with like first aid and like normal like humanly things after them being revived from the dead?
So
and then...
first aid is you have like a scrape or a bullet graze or like there's a bullet in you. Let me quickly try and pull it out of you and like patch that up for you. Medicine is the one that's like, you've taken several contusions to the chest and you have a lot of interior organs that are rupturing actively, and you've bled out for half a minute now.
So like no band-aids and ointment and they're fine.
Unfortunately, no healing word is going to solve this situation.
Yeah.
Apodu,
Just give me a cup
maybe?
of coffee and a pound of
No.
bacon. I'll be fine.
If you had a 500 gold piece worth
The coffee will
diamond,
pour out.
you'd be very rich. Man, still wouldn't do
Can
anything.
we ransack this place because this is a mob boss's area? Maybe there's some gold lying around.
Look, if you want to spend this time looting, you can find all of the bodies now re-slumped in new positions than you left them. But Lucio, this guy is still trying to just move his way past you. He like you stepped aside and hit him in the leg as he was running up, and he's just crawling. I could bring him back. No, please don't. Just let me get in the car.
Lucius is gonna grab the trumpet out of his.
Overall check on that. That is death gripped right now.
Lucius, your skinny little arms. You have skinny little arms, Lucio.
Gonna make you dance with trumpet. See how you like it.
I will say this. Not a he's not giving that up easy. So you do still have a gun, and he's not going anywhere fast. And there's a certain kind of madness in his eyes, and he don't know who he's talking about. Yeah, well, good news about guns is they can be reloaded relatively easily.
Or used as a club.
So Lucius gonna step in front of him and like pull out the old casings of the gun.
It's a quick little touch and then reload, yeah.
And then reload, and he's like, "Okay, buddy, listen. We can do this nicely. We can do this with the other leg."
No, you listen. Money, I can bring her back. I brought your friends back. I can bring everybody back. Now get out of my way.
Look, I don't know what you call coming back, but those things back there and those things I saw on the other plane.
To his mouth again.
Don't.
He's playing. I'm about to hit the jazz music. I'm scrolling over right now. I'm cutting the music. I'm moving my way down.
Shoot the trumpet.
It's like the cat about to knock the glass off the counter.
You can try and shoot the trumpet. But you can. You know what? Take a shot.
Do it.
No, I cannot shoot the trumpet. Can I shoot the trumpet again?
With a failure, you shoot him in the head.
See that?
Also effective.
I mean, it worked.
It'll do.
Well,
The
it's violent delights.
So can I grab it now?
yeah, the trumpet comes with some effort out of his hands. Your friends, I assume, are busy ransacking the back, getting some documents, a lot of cash.
mm-hmm.
Oh, Cyberella got us another hero point too, by the way.
Well, there you go.
Break the system.
Break the system.
Hack the planet.
I can use it
Oh
for
my
something.
god,
Jesus, that takes me back, Turk. Holy hell.
Anyway, Lucio, what are you doing?
He's gonna go back to the other girls and be like, so I have the trumpet. Seems to be the reason why they were in debt for a second.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of this thing.
Yeah. I don't know who gave it to him. I don't care. This stuff is from the devil. I ain't doing that. No. No, mama, no.
Explains why the eyes looked weird on the guy that gave it to him.
Yeah, I'm betting it definitely wasn't Louis Armstrong, eh?
I need to know what you're all planning to do immediately next. Not concerning the trumpet, not concerning anything else, but concerning your employer back in Boston and your immediate occupations and lives. Are you going back?
We have a cab.
We'll go back.
You have a
pay your
cab, you can get to a train
employer.
station and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yep, and we have cash.
And you bring the trumpet with you?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I don't want the cops having it, so I guess yes.
All right. Then with that in mind, that's our show for the evening, folks. Thank you so much for joining us on what was such a lighthearted and fun adventure. Multiple dead, numerous wounded, and, well, you know the rest. I hope you've had a lot of fun as the Dead Man Stomp has come to an end, but perhaps it may play again in an area near you. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining us, especially those jumped in from a raid from Table of Horrors. Do appreciate you all doing that. Everyone who gave hero points and hydrates and other things. I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to let the players, in the order you introduce yourselves, please tell the people who you are, who you're playing tonight, and where we can find more of the exceptional work that you put out into the world in the future.
All right, I think that starts with me.
That starts
Hey
with you.
everybody. Hey everybody. It's me, Sir Heckelot. You know, I'm here. I'm on your screen. And tonight I played Vault Breaker, not Vault Cracker. I'm so tired. My brain is so shot after all of this. But I played Viv. You can find me all over the internet at Sir Heckelot, including Twitch, Itch, Twitter as long as supplies last, Tumblr, Instagram. Just find me as the best place to figure out where I'm going to be in the TTRPG space next. Because I tend to wander a lot and wear a lot of hats and do a lot of things. That's where I don't shut up about them. But most notably, the big things that I want to shout out is that it is Mecha March over on Neon Lights Roleplay. So we're doing a bunch of mech themed one-shots using a bunch of different systems and stuff. In addition to raising money for a couple of different charities throughout the month. And I will actually be one of the GMs for one of the one-shots. I will be GMing Violet Core in celebration of Women's History Month. I'm gonna have an all-femme cast, and it's gonna be super cool. That's kind of the major thing. Find me on a bunch of different channels, like Neon Lights, here, Indoor Adventures, ESP TTRPG, bunch of places. But yeah, that's me.
All right, that brings us over to Lonnie next.
Yeah.
Oh, Lonnie.
Hello. Sorry, gotta go ahead of you, and then you think you're next. But
I just couldn't remember what the order was.
that was 4 hours ago. We were different people back then. We don't need to remember that. But I guess I am technically the same person as I was before, Lonnie Looney Shaws, or the person that finally survived a second Turk Call of Cthulhu game, which very bizarre to say. I'm slowly but surely gonna start cracking the system and figure out how to survive these. But as for things coming up, I am going to be in automatically Thursday, just every Thursday. Always assume that I will be here and I will be playing Delta Green. Basically playing a very similar character to what I played tonight, because she also keeps her gun in a briefcase and has said follow that car many times. Except this one actually has more brains instead of just like, I'ma shoot it, I'ma go shoot it. So, but I love that character dearly and I love the cast dearly. And Turk is also in that cast as well, so very cool. Very looking forward to this. Will be episode 2 of season 3, and then other than that, I am in a 2-shot of Simba Room, I believe, starting next Tuesday. So I'm very excited for that. I think I have a cool idea kind of brewing, so we'll see what happens at the session 0 tomorrow, it's midnight. I don't know what day it is anymore. It's fine. I'm just gonna keep going and
Time
say
doesn't
goodnight,
exist.
everybody, and I'm gonna go to bed. Good night.
I was a flat surface.
Cheers.
Hi, I'm Jason on the Twixter. I am JJSYNN. Just about everywhere else, I'm some version of Graphical Ronin, either altogether or with an underscore in between. I'm unusually busy playing games this month, so I will actually be in one of the Neon Lights mech games on Thursday, the 14th, A Quiet After War. We're playing the Echo System, very rules light. It looks like it's all role play, so it's going to be fun. Every Friday, I play a D&D 5.5 campaign on a channel called Ruinous Paths D&D. Monday, I'll be back here for our Lancer campaign. Turk says it's going to be all role play, which means he's going to get in our skulls and kick around and make us sad and stuff.
I'm not going to do anything. I think you mean Hoop's going to do stuff.
Oop, sorry.
I mean,
You-
hey, maybe
well,
maybe I'll show up, but probably not because
You're the current source of my trauma, so I'm just getting you mixed up.
I appreciate. It's a major compliment to be compared. So,
And then starting the 22nd and the next 2 Fridays after that, I'm going to be over on High Shelf for a Mass Effect game, which sounds like it should be fun. The Lancer thing is basically every other Monday here. So that's me. I draw pictures. Look me up on the internet. I don't bite unless you ask me to.
oof. All right, Neop.
Hi, I'm Neop. You can find me on the internet as Neop3 in Instagram and all other places at Twitter and TikTok. I do art, I do engineering and stuff. I post it online every so often. And you'll be able to find me here in the Lost Caravan the 25th on a Fabula Ultima game with a Hoop as the DM. I hope everybody goes and checks that out. I've never played Fabula Ultima, but it sounds fun, and I need to check that PDF again because I don't think I read it through. That's all I need to say for now.
That brings us, last but not least, to Nate. How you doing?
Hi everyone, my name is Nate. I played who I'm newly naming Tommy Headwound Fontaine. This was my first time playing COC. It was so much fun. I mean, I'm actually not gonna lie, I'm kind of happy Tommy didn't survive.
I would not believe
It's a
it was
rite
the
of
first
passage.
game. Natural.
I mean, you rolled a critical. It's like, to me, it's like, no, there's no coming back from that. That's just, you're done.
Well, when he's like, ooh, one
outside of
bad. I'm
all-
like, you forgot what game we're playing.
I saw your reaction. I'm like, it has to be a critical. You don't react like that unless it's a critical. Outside of this game, I primarily am a designer, photographer. Sometimes I like writing things. Sometimes I kind of do sketch comedy stuff. It's fun. Where else you can find me? I'm also weirdly busy because I decided to do a bunch of stuff. I will also be in the same game Jason brought up for Mass Effect starting next Friday, which is exciting because it's actually what brought me to High Shelf was when I found that tweet about their Mass Effect system. So I'm glad to finally play it. And then primarily the main big thing coming up is on the 30th. It'll be the finale for Die RPG on High Shelf Collective. It's the entire game is more or less, if you've not seen it, it's Goth Jumanji. You just get isekai'd into a fantasy world. It's great. I then put emotional baggage everywhere. I'm so sorry for my cast. I apologize to them a lot. But if you ever want to watch something very unique and it's a very fun system to just kind of dig into, I highly recommend watching it. You can watch the VODs on their Twitch page. It's great. Very proud of it.
Which brings it to me. Hey, everybody, I am still Turk, or if you have the energy and willpower, Turk accented on the various heaps of burning trash that is the internet. There are safe spaces still there yet. There are survivors, and some of them are here on Lost Caravan. Quick shout out. Thank you to the raid, Abacochromatic. We'll send you somewhere cool. Yeah, you're just catching us at the end of a really fun Cthulhu stream, at least for me. I killed some people.
What for us too?
I hope you so. But for those of you in the audience, if you like my face and the words I say, there's a lot to unpack there. But if you want to be exposed to more of that, you can catch me here this Wednesday for the official start of season 2 of Nova. And then also, as Lonnie has mentioned, I'm here on Thursdays for Delta Green when I'm a player and I get traumatized. So that's fun. Though nothing bad could ever happen to my sweet, sweet firefighter boy. Beyond that, I also run and play in games over on Neon Lights, where I am the GM of Oathsworn, Odyssey of the Dragonlords, a high fantasy Greek mythology combo campaign that's been going for 2+ years now. Whew, crazy to think about. But bit of a break, so it doesn't fully count. Anyway, we are getting into a really cool fighty scenario. So if you can dual screen us with Lancer, I'd encourage you to do so. If you want to see us moving pieces around the board. I also play in By His Shadow Peace, which is a Wrath and Glory 40k game. I play a Lamenter Space Marine. And there's a mystery afoot, and I don't feel like we've even gotten close to the answers. I have a lot more exciting stuff coming up in April, including a Lancer series I'll be running over on Neon Lights. There's all the mechs, but yes, definitely support Mecha March if you have not already gotten a chance to check that out. We just had Hooper run a game over there, and it was great. So if you want to preview what's to come for the Lancer folk here, be sure to check that out. And of course, it gives to a good cause. Of course, a huge shout out to Heck and for putting together Week on the Wild Side here. Raised a whole bunch of money, and if you want to do cool stuff like that, make sure you join our Discord. Anyway, that's entirely too much out of me. Just remember to continue to be good people and the best you can be. Otherwise, coming for you next. That being said, we're going to send a raid over some. Keep playing that music. See you soon.